Hello and welcome everyone. I am RxOliver and these are my friends, and today we are playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's Sunday, Martin's in the DM seat, it can only be Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. I'm here with Chris, Morgan, Brian and our Dungeon Master, Martin. Martin, take it away, mate.
Alright, so hello everyone. Yeah, back in the DMC, and as you know, I let people pimp stuff in my games because that's the way I roll. So if you want to play with me and have some silliness like we're going to have today in this game, and you like heavy roleplay, silliness, making friends, killing things, then you can play Dungeons and Dragons with me, but you have to pay me because I am not a whore. You have to pay.
Because he is a whore. Because
And,
you are a whore.
yeah, because I'm not a
He
slut.
is-
I'm a
He
whore.
is your whore, not your girlfriend.
That is what I say to Chris every night when we go to bed. Okay, so, but yeah, there you go. Click on the start playing if you want to check stuff out. I've got games on Saturdays now because you know people want to play with me all the time. Up next is Chris. Chris, pimp something out.
Hi, my name's Chris Kidd. I am the nerdy coach. You'll find me on all of the social medias. I am also on twitch.tv/I'm Chris Kidd, where you'll see my guns, you'll see me roll dice with these lovely folks, and you'll see me play retro games from time to time. If that sounds like your vibe, make sure to click or tap all of the links, but make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel first and watch the video the whole way to the end. If you didn't watch to the end, then I'm afraid that your friends might contract the disease that you didn't want them to have.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Oliver, you're up next. Pimp stuff out.
Hello everyone, I am RxOliver and I'm a producer of ttrpg actual plays here live on Chris Kidd, twitch.tv/I'm Chris Kidd, and on the YouTube channel RxOliver. I am often a player, sometimes a GM, and always the producer, and I do this. This is my thing. I have a group of friends and I bring them together to play games. I am also the organizer, the scheduler, all the fun stuff. I am RxOliver. Thank you, Martin.
There you go. Morgan, same thing. Pimp stuff out if you wish.
Yeah, my name is Morgan. I run games for Mythic Journeys at twitch.tv/Mythic Journeys. And yeah, I'm glad to be here playing with all of Oliver's friends. You can find me on Start Playing at GM Morgan J as well.
Okay, and finally we have Brian. Brian, have you got anything to pimp out?
Well, I'm Brian C. I run a bunch of games on RxOliver's Discord channel, and you'll find me in his YouTubes and, well, with Chris Kidd now while he runs his Twitch. But that's pretty well lit.
Well done. Okay, so today we are playing a Grim Hollow game. So again, you might have heard of this, they're reasonably famous. So we're playing a book from this called Layers of Arathis. We're playing a level 3 game called the Leatherhollow. And yes, it may be kinky, you will find out. And there are some cool mechanics in this book. And you can craft things from monsters. So that is a possibility for these guys, that they can kill monsters, and usually, you know, you find like 7 gold pieces and a rusty dagger. Now you can like rip their brains out and make it into some magic item, possibly. So that's the fun that we will be having. So monsters are important in this game for their resources, and because of that, I'm going to be nice and let you guys choose an extra tool. Now, if you don't know what that means, basically, it's more of a specific tool / proficiency in like a skill. So you could choose like weaving or leatherwork or jewelry making. I think jewelry crafting, and I'm gonna let you choose one of the, or I think alchemy. So I'm gonna let you choose one of these for free on your sheet.
Okay.
And I can give you guys suggestions if you want. Or add them to your sheet. But yeah, this is all for free, and I will allow you to choose that because you may need it to craft things. So
I know exactly
Yeah.
what mine would be, Martin, already. Do you want us to do that now?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can do as we're playing, yep, do it at your leisure, but yeah, it's like an extra thing for you to have that may come in useful. And again, if anyone has any problems, just let me know and I can add it, but yeah.
Mine would be pizza slicing. So I've got a pizza cutter. You know, the circular boy. And I've also got the one that's like, you know, the blade, the half circle blade where you do that with the two handles, but I've also got the roller one. I've got those, a set of pizza cutting tools.
There isn't that, but there is, I think there's maybe a chef proficiency, but it might be a feat. You'll have to have a look.
When I made the character, it asks you what tool proficiency you want in tools.
Yeah.
I've already got proficiency in cook's tools. And
okay,
and
well then you can.
I think brewer's tools as well. So is it just
well,
pick another one of those, is it?
Yeah, I'm giving you all a freebie because depending on the character that you've made, you might not have it. So I'm giving you an extra one. So you can have another one as well. But for everyone else, you may not have one of these and you can choose any that you think will be fun to roleplay / use possibly. But yeah, you don't have to do this at precise second. You can do it as we play, but just a bit of fun. Actually. Yeah. So, in my games, I like to try and get to know your characters, and also because we know that some people are a bit lazy with their character creation, I force people to roleplay. So I have a list of 100 questions. So I'm going to make everyone roll me a D100, and depending what you get, that's the question that I'm going to be asking. So basically, you're going to be asked 4 questions. So let me know. And if you want to roll on D&D Beyond, you can. There's a selection of dice you can use there. Or, again, yeah. And then tell me what your scores are.
You got a 79, Martin.
Okay, let's see what your question is. So, 79. Let's have a look. 79 is... Oh, what annoys your character the most? And also, because you're going first, I'm going to let you introduce your character as well. So what is their race, their class? You know, just some basic information, and then you can answer the question.
So I am Mikael. I am a turtle, level 2 monk, level 1 fighter. I don't have my favoured weapon, which is my nunchucks. I'm actually using my brother's weapon, which is the bow staff today. What annoys me the most is when people use barbecue sauce on their pizza instead of tomato sauce. What the fuck is that?
Oh, I like. Yeah, I kind of like barbecue sometimes, depending on what's on the pizza, obviously.
Minus inspiration for you.
Well, I mean, it's pizza related. Okay, well done. Morgan, you can go next. And Morgan, introduce your character, tell us race, class, a little bit about them, and also you can tell us what annoys your character.
Yeah, looks like I got a 15. I am playing Frogdo, the assassin. He is a level 3 rogue, halfling. Really nice. Not assassin, like, openly. Though, you know, no shame for those of you who, you know, are very open about your killing people. It's much more welcome in this scenario.
Very good. And
I try to keep this on the down low. What annoys me is customer service. My day job is as a glass blower, and I just hate it. My first kill was a customer of mine who just did not understand how much skill and craftsmanship it takes to make just a simple vase. And I got so mad I just smashed the vase when they wouldn't pay, and used the shards to slit their throat.
Nice, love it. There you go. I'm pretty sure your character has an Etsy shop, probably selling stuff. Okay, Chris, same thing. Introduce your class and species and tell us what annoys your character. Remember, it's your character, not you personally.
Sorry, did you want me to roll a D100?
I do, but for now you can just tell us about your character.
Oh, okay. I got 46.
Okay.
So, my character is just a pretty ordinary fae, kind of just, you know, going through daily life, plain clothed, doesn't really want to get bothered too much, likes to kind of let everyone else take the limelight, And yeah, just likes to keep the head down, work away, earn their cash while they can, you know. And something that annoys them is when people draw attention to my wonderful music skills and the fact that they want me to take the limelight, and I don't want to do that. Like I'm good at music and I enjoy playing music for people, but I don't want to be a pop star. I don't want to be famous. I don't want it.
Okay. Very good. I'm interested to see how that'll role play out being a bard. But
The reluctant bard.
The reluctant
You know what
bard,
I mean?
aye.
Please, we need to stay at the inn tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And Brian, same thing. Introduce your character, race, class, and what annoys your character.
Okay, so first off, I rolled a 46. And
By the way,
am...
Brian, to roll a random dice in Beyond, you roll it on the left-hand side. There's a dice roller.
Yeah, I just found it.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
we already have
so-
we already have a 46. So when you get chance, roll again.
Okay.
And yeah, tell us about your character.
Okay, so I am playing a human Twilight cleric. Female called Anathenna. She predominantly works in the shadows trying to combat and fight undead as best she can. What annoys her are those who keep bugging her to make healing potions. It's like there's more than just her. It's like, why do you constantly bug me? Like, go away.
I get a lot of anger. These people clearly have day jobs that they do not like. So great. So yeah, Brian, when you get chance, roll me. I've got it, 89.
I fight crime for my day job and I love it.
I mean, maybe you're working. Well, we'll find out anyway because we've got a question related. So the next question, I'll go backwards this time. So Brian, you have another question. Do you have a good luck? Well, does your character have a good luck charm?
A good luck charm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she does. It's a finger bone off the first undead she ever killed.
Oh, nice. Okay, Chris, same thing. Any lucky charms for you?
Yes, I keep a pendant that has a lovely photo of my family, and I keep that around my neck at all times.
Okay, Morgan.
My lucky charm is also related to my first kill. That blue-green glass shard, and I've had that. Well, no, I suppose I did this because I'm the glass blower. I can do a little gem crafting, and I've got that inlaid in my dagger.
Very nice. And Oliver, how about you?
My lucky charm is just like Cam's, actually. It's a picture, but it's not a family. It's of my girlfriend. Well, in my head, she's my girlfriend. She's called April. She's a news reporter. She's beautiful. Look at her.
So you're like more of a stalker situation.
A little bit. Friend zone, they call it. They call it friend zone these days.
She is not looking at the camera, is she? She is like crossing the street. As this picture
She's looking right at the camera and she's got a microphone in her hand, actually.
Okay, there we go.
She's wearing a yellow
Okay.
jacket. She's got beautiful red hair.
Okay, Morgan. What is your favorite weather?
My favorite weather?
Yep.
It would have to be cold, rainy days because that keeps people away from the shop, and it doesn't bother me because my place is always warm and glowing with the heat of the furnace from the glass blowing.
Brian, same thing. What is your favorite weather?
Favorite weather? A nice snowstorm.
Okay. Like it. Oliver, same thing. What's your favorite weather?
When it's rainy, like storm amount of rain, because then it floods and all the storm drains fill and the sewers fill up with water and I can go surfing, baby.
And Chris, same thing. What is your
Cowabunga!
favorite weather?
Sorry, say again.
Favorite weather?
I like just before it rains. So like when it's been a warm day and all of the humidity like comes off all the plants and flowers into the air, and then like you can smell the rain start to come. But then when it's raining, I don't like it. The rain, I just like that bit in between.
Precipitation,
That's
is that not
perfect.
the word for it?
Precipitation's any form of like water falling.
Right, okay. Well, there's a word for it, like the smell
Yeah,
before
Probably.
rain.
Yeah, probably
Probably.
like dew or something like that. Like I know the grass dew is like what I'm describing evaporating away, but I can't remember. You're gonna have to ask a meteorologist or
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what
You
you
know,
mean.
that smelly, rainy smell.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Trying to remember the
Got
word for
that.
that. That's what escapes me right now.
There you go. Final question then. Chris, what was your first job?
Well, I've never really had a job. I've like worked for people and got paid for things, but I wouldn't say it's a job. More of a passion of sorts.
Okay. Oliver, same thing. What was your first job?
Pizza delivery boy. I used to do it on a skateboard, but I got fired because I ate too much of the pizzas.
Love it. And Morgan, how about you? What was your first job?
My first job was sweeping up, not in the glass blowing shop, but in a butcher shop. And it's where I first had the inkling about how I would kill customers. But I knew that was wrong and just swept it back instead.
Nice. And finally, Brian, what was your first job?
Our first job was working as an assistant in a little church in a no-name town with Father Flanagan.
Very nice. Okay, so there you go. We've got to know the characters a little bit. So because we don't have hours and hours for us to figure out how you guys know each other, you guys all know each other, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, no. So you guys know each other, but you know, maybe from what you guys have said about your characters, maybe they're not 100% happy with their current job situation. So you guys get drunk one night, and like a lot of us, where you say you should all set up a club or something together, you decide you're going to set up a business to hunt monsters and make stuff out of the monsters. So you have got really drunk last night, and so some of you can relate, and you've decided to set up this business, and yeah, and you all wake up, but you hear screaming, and you notice something is different in the room than it was yesterday. Yeah, I'm gonna let Oliver go first. So Oliver, who is the most important person in your life?
Master Splinter. He's
Okay.
he's my father figure, my mentor, my teacher, my role model. He's everything to me.
Yep. Well, you hear screaming, and you're just coming around, and you look out the window, and Master Splinter's being carried off by some weird-looking creature. He's all like tied up and gagged, and you just see him. Yeah, he's just being like carried away as you are coming around.
Sensei, no! And I'll go running out and start chasing after whoever's got him.
Okay. Well, you're a bit groggy, so you try, and you kind of like very slowly.
I will start
move.
waking
Yeah, you very slowly start to move, but yes. Morgan, same thing. Who is the most important person to your character?
Oh, lots of kidnapping, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. Kyle is my godson, and I'm doing everything I can to teach him how to do something other than blow glass.
Okay.
He's a amazing light of my life, and I'd never want anything to happen to him.
Okay. Well, unfortunately for you, you also
God
hear
damn it.
you also hear screaming, and he is being carried off by another one of these creatures, kind of over a hill, as you stumble, I presume, out of bed. Yes.
Yeah.
Brian, same thing. Who is the most important person in your life?
Most important person in life would be probably her best friend from the orphanage who joined the church with her sister Anna.
Okay. Well, she unfortunately is also being carried off by one of these weird-looking creatures and is screaming as well. And finally, Chris, who's the most important person in your life?
Jordan.
Any more? Jordan the person?
They're my sibling.
Okay. Any gender, or is it more vague?
It's a little vague.
Okay, so you have a sibling, but you're not sure.
They're gender fluid. That's
gender fluid person in your life that you're kind of close to. They have also been carried away by some of these weird monsters. And as you guys stumble downstairs into the tavern, there is a little girl screaming out for help. What do you guys want to do?
Run over to the little girl.
Okay. She said they kidnapped my parents. She's like those weird little creature things. She said, you guys look pretty strong. Can you go and maybe help get my family back?
They kidnapped my sensei as well. I'm going now to get them. My friends are coming. I'm trying to gather my business colleagues. We're gonna go. I've just rolled out my shell this morning. I had a few too many sandwiches last night. I'm a little bit fuzzy.
It's like, you smell like my mother in the morning. I
think I know your
Anyone
mother.
else? Anyone else? So this little girl's crying. The tavern is in disarray. The door's wide open. There are a few other people there. Everyone seems to be crying and a little confused with what's going on.
I'll tell the little girl to stop sniffing my fingers for a start.
She definitely starts to move away from you and hides behind someone who looks that they're not on a register.
Yeah, I am a shorter person, so she probably comes behind me, and I comfort her with the soothing sound of my voice and my promise to murder everyone who did anything like this to her.
Okay, then roll me a
Yes.
persuasion roll. Let's see if you can calm her down.
Okay. Persuasion here. Oh, that's +4. That's good. It's at an 8 though, so we'll see.
Okay, what did you get?
Total of 12.
Okay, 12's okay. Remember, you guys are only level 3, so she does start to calm down. And yeah, so the screaming stops, and this seems to calm the whole room down. And everyone is kind of saying similar things. Someone close to them has been kidnapped. So everyone is looking a bit confused and looking at you guys as the kind of looking like adventurers. They're kind of looking at you guys like maybe you can help.
I look around like my brother Leonardo's not here, and I'll have to be the leader. And I can't even find my weapon. I've got my brother's weapon. I don't know what we were up to last night, but friends, we must rescue our loved ones and the loved ones of the people of the town. It's fallen upon us, dudes. We are the responsible heroes. Cowabunga.
Cowabunga, dudes.
Cowabunga! I jump on my skateboard and I'm fucking after them.
I mean, so she does tell you now that she's calmed down that it looks like there's like a weird. She talks to some of the other people, and they think there's like a cave system like just over the hill, maybe like a couple of miles away. She thinks that looks like where these creatures come from, so she kind of points you in the direction of these.
What do the creatures look like?
She describes them as like small little men, and they're little scaly men, and they're really smelly. Is all she can say. So yeah,
They really smell.
really smelly, like more than your average person.
More than her mom in the morning.
Yes, more than yes. It's very
I
like
think we
a
need to get after them.
repetitive stink. Yes. Yeah. Do you guys follow her lead? Does she point you out the door to where she says this cave system is supposed to be?
I'll go, whoa, whoa. She's not
Oh.
leading us. Whoa, little girl, we're gonna go.
Oh, she's
we-
pointing.
we-
She's pointing it.
We didn't see the abduction, right? We've woke up to this.
You all just saw it as you were stumbling to get up out the window, so you could see the hill and you saw your person vanish, but you couldn't really see exactly what was like carrying it. So it's like very early morning, so it's not that very like twilight time. So there's some light, but not full light, so you couldn't really see. But yeah, they did look quite short, so about the size of like a halfling, bigger than a gnome. Not as big as a human. So yeah, they appear to be smallish. Do you guys
Okay.
follow?
I'm running after them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm following.
So it takes you and how are you proceeding? So you reckon it's probably 15 minutes if you're running, half an hour if you're walking to get probably to this little cave system. But are you running? Are you walking? Are you trying to be stealthy?
Skateboarding.
So not stealthy.
Not stealthy at all. I'm totally rad. Not
Yeah.
stealthy. Totally gnarly. Totally
Okay,
gnarly.
well,
Not
roll
stealthy.
me for athletics, because it's not going to be that easy to skateboard up a hill.
Fair one.
so-
Fair one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, but maybe to go down it will be easier, so we'll see.
I rolled a wee 4, 7 total.
Nope, you do not move at all. You, just,
Oh,
you get on the skateboard, but obviously being on a hill, yeah.
Yeah,
Throw the
Just
really-
skateboard back on my shell and start running up the hill instead.
Anyone else gonna
Gonna run.
Specifics? You're gonna run, okay?
Gonna run. Can't really stealth and chainmail. Just doesn't work.
Yep. Okay. Anyone else? Any specifics before you arrive at the cave?
To keep up my little halfling self, I'm gonna have to be running wherever these folks go, particularly if anyone's on a skateboard.
I mean, I think at the moment you're probably the fastest one at the moment. And Chris, how about your character? 'Cause
Actually-
your character can fly, right? If you want.
Actually, when moving on ground, I'll be the fastest because I'm a level 2 monk. I've got the improved speed.
Okay.
I think
Well,
I move
yeah,
at like 40 per second or something. I don't know.
Okay.
So my turtle, does that slow you down to start with? No, yeah, I've got a walking speed of 40 as a level 2
Okay.
monk.
Okay.
Fast for a turtle.
Yeah.
Chris, anything your character's going to specifically do anything to get to the cave?
I'm gonna just follow behind the rest.
Are you flying or are you walking?
Walking, I wouldn't want to do anything that would draw any attention to me.
Fair enough. Okay, so you guys arrive on what you can hopefully see on the map, and you do indeed see the entrance to a cave. But it does appear to be, and there is a little bit of light coming out from this cave. What would you like to do?
I don't remember if this race has infravision, does it? The turtle?
I don't know.
I don't think it
should
does.
say on your sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should say. I'm not sure if turtles have it.
I don't think they do, you know. Where would it say?
Yeah.
Incentive. So very
Sensors.
left middle.
Yeah, no, I don't. Just, nope.
Okay.
It's not.
I mean, there is light coming from this tunnel, so you can see. Well, if you get closer, you might be able to see. And obviously, you're at a little bit of a distance now, but yeah. So there is light coming from this entrance.
No, I'm gonna run in screaming, "Cowabunga, you little scaly Smelly dudes, give us back our loved ones.
Okay. And what is everyone else doing?
Taking the opportunity of the distraction caused by the turtle charging through, I'm going to try to fly in and take advantage of the darkness.
I mean, there is like a fire. Well, now that as soon as one of you enters, you can see there is a fire in the center of the room that is providing the light.
Those tokens are cool, Martin.
Yeah, it's the artwork. I can make it bigger if you want. If you want to see the
What? Yeah.
the creatures. So these are.
Just a big fan of a transparent background on a token, mate. That's my preferred style. I like them.
I mean, it's just there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
This is what you see, and yeah, obviously because you guys have kind of one of you's run in. Yeah, no surprise. You are going into a combat. So, all roll me for initiative, and yeah, we'll go into our first fight.
Initiative, right? Okay. I rolled a fucking 1, you know.
Okay, I'll just check.
So it's 5. My initiative is 5, but I rolled a fucking 1.
Mine's 14.
Too focused on screaming cowabunga.
Yeah.
Don't quite recognize what's going on.
Okay, well I've got a 21, a 5, a 14, and a 22 that's come through. And then we've got the bad guys.
Chris, you know the tradition when we play an owlbear, don't you?
Huh?
You know the tradition when we play an owlbear?
What's that?
Changing their names.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I could do that. I've only got one monitor, so I can't.
So you have, aye.
Yeah, you are free to change the names as long as it begins with the same letter as the final.
Yeah,
part.
we have the naming convention, like.
And don't make them like 7, 8 words long, because then it just gets silly.
No.
Okay, so going first is Cam, and then it's going to be Frogo. So Cam, what do you want to do?
Oh,
Chris?
am I first?
Yeah, you're first.
Whoa. Okay. What do I want to do?
I mean, you got it on mine. You came through as the 22, so I presume that's correct,
No,
right?
it's the 9.
Oh, okay. Then that means. Frogo, did you get a 21?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means you're first instead then.
That's why I was so confused. I was like, how the fuck am I first? I got 9.
Yeah, sometimes if you play around with the rolls early, sometimes it puts that through. So you must have rolled like an hour ago and it's come through. Okay, so it's Frogo's turn instead. What do you want to know?
Okay. I am going to try to be as stealthy as I can. It looks like there's some shadows being cast by this fire, and a bunch of guys here. So I'm going to try to sneak around and get Derek there in the back if I can.
Okay.
If I can make that stealth.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to roll me for stealth, and
Yeah.
are you just doing like an attack, like with a dagger or something?
Yeah. My glass blown encrusted dagger.
Okay. So yeah, what I'd suggest is maybe you do the attack first, and then you think you probably at this level you've probably got bonus action to hide, so you can hide afterwards, and then they might not see you. There is
Yeah, okay.
space. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I was thinking of hiding first and then using the attack if I can hide, get that bonus for.
You can. Yeah. It just means then they'd see you. Because obviously, to attack, you have to give up your position.
Yeah.
But you can. It is totally up to you what you wish to do.
They'll probably be distracted by the other folks as well.
I mean, it's not
We'll
like
see.
they were just. It's not like they weren't too surprised. I'll say. Like clearly, they may be on like guard duty or something. So as soon as one of you ran in, they were like picking up their weapons. But yeah, you can roll me for the attack.
Okay. Oh, another one.
Whoa! Another beautiful roll, Morgan.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
Okay. Nope.
I trip over Michael.
Yeah, so in my games, if you get a natural one, you fall over and fall prone. Just to add a bit of comedy to the game. So, but remember, if you've got any movement left, then you could stand up. So I don't know how much of your movement you've used.
Oh, let's see. So that would be what,
Is it-
like
I think the rule
5,
of
10, 15.
5e D&D uses half your movement to stand up from prone, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you probably have got enough of your movement to stand up anyway. So you're not at a disadvantage.
I say negative things about 5e D&D all the time, but when I play it, I get my chance to say the positive things about it. Its rules are great, work excellently, and they're so easy to remember. I love 5e D&D for an easy game to play. It's great.
Okay.
For the record.
In case anyone's checking.
Well, there's people watching. People want to know what I think about the things, you know?
Okay. Morgan, is that all your turn? I mean, again, if you want to hide, you'd have to roll the stealth just to see the level.
I was thinking of that, but falling on my face, I think, is going to prevent me from being able to. I could, sort
All eyes are on
of try
you
to
now
just
'cause you're a
crawl
dumbass.
over to the wall.
Yeah, you could do that. Okay. Okay, then it's some of the bad guys then. And then it's going to
Yeah.
be Anna. Will be the next round of you guys. So it is our Morbus Colbell E. You've called Edward, and he's going to attack the turtle. Well, he's not actually going to attack. He's going to do something maybe more unusual. So, you notice that all these creatures have like a very quite a largest bag on them, and this creature throws. It's called a gore bag, and it throws this bag. Here, so it lands between our cleric and our turtle friend, and it smells disgusting, and it starts to laugh at you.
It starts to laugh at us. The bag.
Yeah. No, the creature laughs at you.
Right,
I mean,
okay.
the bag.
So it's a bag
I mean-
of gore. So just like the super mutant fucking things in Fallout 4, the big bags of gore. It's like that. I thought you meant it was laughing at me. The kobold is laughing.
I mean, maybe you'd have to check inside the sack, but it smells disgusting.
Does it smell worse than banana anchovy pizzas?
Yes. So
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna need you two to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Saving throws, Constitution. 14
Okay.
with my +0 modifier.
Okay.
Oops.
And Anna, for your Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Oh, we're all getting the ones today.
Okay.
3.
So our turtle friend, yeah, this smells really bad, and you kind of cough a bit, but that's it. Anna, same thing. You cough a bit, but you might want to go to a clinic or be checked out with a medicine check at some point, because you may or may not have a serious disease, but you don't know that.
It's
Yeah.
no worse than Leo's gym shots. It's fine for me.
So there was no damage dice rolled there, right?
No damage. It was just some con checks for those two.
yeah. See if we
Okay.
contracted a disease.
Some gore checks.
Yep. On the gore back. Okay. It is F's turn. Who is? Oh, you don't know where F is. Sorry, it's not F's turn.
Oh,
Yeah. It is. Oh, it's Anna's turn.
My turn.
Yeah. F is not there.
How you ping again in this?
I don't think you can ping in.
Yeah, you can't ping in it, but what you can do is
There's a pointer button.
point.
There is a
yeah,
pointer button, and you can just wave it around. Yeah, on the right hand side
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Owlbear.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, fifth thing down, pointer, and you left click.
Pointer
Yeah.
there.
If you-
Okay,
yeah, if
this
you-
one. Since he threw the bag at me,
Yes,
That's not nice.
Edward was. Yeah, it's not.
take a 5-foot
bag
step
is-
and try to shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay, go for it.
I'll get him, Anna. Anna's a totally bodacious babe.
11.
Oh, that's
Well,
not going to
it-
do it, is it?
Dude, just misses.
Oh.
Unlucky, Anna. You'll get him next time.
I'll take another 5-foot step back behind the turtle.
Cheers.
Okay. Okay, so no bonus actions.
No. No bonus
Hide
action,
behind
so
my
no.
shell, squishy cleric babe.
Okay, it is Angus's turn. And he is gonna move, and he is gonna throw his gore bag at our assassin friend. So I'm gonna need-
Embarrassed assassin.
Yeah, he was fought on the floor crawling. He's now got thrown a very smelly bag. So roll me a Constitution saving throw to see if anything happens.
No. 10.
It's with these low rolls.
Yeah, I love it. So, yeah, you just fail. So, again, you smell this really disgusting thing. Possibly you might want to get checked out. But at the moment, you have no idea that you may or may not be sick. But that is his turn. It is C's turn. Who is... I mean, I'm going to move our brick friend just onto the map so we can include him. And, yeah. Chris is gonna move here and throw his gore bag at the real Chris. So Chris, I need a Constitution saving throw for you as he throws his little gore bag at you.
Okay. Can't save throw. Constitution. 6.
Okay, so you again smell this disgusting smell, and again you may or may not be diseased. And so yeah, so you may want to think about that. Okay, it is B's turn. Who is gonna come and attack our turtle friend with an actual attack. Let's see how he does. He has a little dagger, and he's going to try and attack you for a 14 to hit.
Nowhere near it, mate.
Swing and a miss.
It's a swing and a miss. I've
Okay.
got a 17 armor class with no armor on.
Okay, yeah. And then it is D's turn, and then it's going to be Cam's turn. Okay. Right, and D is going to attack our rogue friend. Normal attack with his dagger for a 8 to hit. I highly doubt that hits you. Cam, it's your turn.
Okay, so I did fucking sit and read all my spells during this, so hold on, let me just remind myself. So I can use all my spells as my attack. Then if it says extra, that's my extra action. Yeah.
I mean,
all right.
you can only cast one leveled spell unless you're usually a sorcerer. But yeah, and you can only cast you can only cast a spell as a bonus action if it says on your sheet, you know, like blah blah blah. So yeah, but yes, you can. You can do it. Yeah, you can attack normally, and then you could use a spell as long as it's classed as a bonus action spell, or you can cast a spell and then see what other bonus actions you've got. But yeah, it does depend on what's on your sheet.
Okay.
So,
And cantrips or spells?
I think to answer your question, Chris, you can do a move, an action, and a bonus action every turn.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
if your spell or your cantrip is an action, and you've got an action, you can do it. If you've got one as a bonus action, you can also do it. It just depends. You've got an action, a bonus action, and a move.
Yeah, the
Certain
only
spells will
caveat
be
is,
actions, some will be bonus actions.
yeah, the only thing to watch out for is leveled spells, because you can't do 2 leveled spells unless you have a very special ability. So, but I've got
I
your
can
sheet.
use a cantrip, for example. I can use a cantrip and then a bonus action.
Well,
Which would be a
if the
spell.
cantrip is an action, yes, you can do that.
So yeah, I've got your sheet up. So you can use any spell that you want, and as a bonus action, the only spell that you have is Healing Word.
Yeah.
But if you did, if you cast Charm Person, you wouldn't be able to then do Healing Words as a bonus action because they're both leveled spells. So you just need to watch out for that. But yeah, generally what you said is you have 2 things you can do, which is your action, and some people have bonus actions. You have a lot because you're a bard, so you have bardic inspiration that you can give out.
But bardic, I was about to say bardic inspiration is not a spell.
It is not, no. So you could use that to, like as an extra thing.
It's a cantrip,
in
isn't
your
it?
action.
It's
No,
not a cantrip.
The special
It's
ability.
just an
ability.
extra action.
Yeah.
It's just an ability.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry for Okay, so for my action, I want to use Earth Tremor. So when I use that, each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a field save, a creature will take 1d6 bludgeoning. It's a 5-meter diameter, requiring at least 1 minute. So, can I move at least like to hit a few of them rather than just
you
one?
Can you can always move, yeah.
Yeah, so you can. Yeah, you can move your character, and this is affected by where you are. So,
Could you just move me so that I would hit a couple of them? Because I can't click because I'm only on one monitor.
Yeah, no worries.
What is it? A 5-meter cone?
It's a 5-meter diameter.
So a circle.
So that would be like a circle from me.
Right, okay, so if you were there, I think maybe you can get quite a few of them. Hang on.
Are each one of those boxes 5 meters?
Yeah.
5 feet?
5 feet.
5 feet, yes.
5 feet. Oh, okay. So
So-
if you put me in the middle of
Yo, look.
Chris, Edward, and Derek, I
Chris,
should
look.
be able to hit all 3 of them.
Chris, you can hit all 4 of these. Look. Am I wrong?
Yeah,
You can do the
all 4, I think.
measurements.
Yeah, it's a 5-meter radius, so it's 5
Oh,
meters. 5 meters
my
is that.
map didn't update.
'Cause
Sorry,
5 meter-
lads.
5 meters is 15 feet, so actually, if it's 5 meters and not 5 feet, then it's that. Was it 5 meters or 5 feet, Chris?
5 meters.
Aye, so
No,
it's
it's not
50,
5, it's not.
No,
it's
5 foot.
5
5
foot. 5 foot.
5 foot.
So it's
5 meters would be like, yeah.
five
massive,
foot gets you
yeah.
4 of them, though. If you go right there, 5 foot does get the 4 of them.
Okay.
5 meters would have got all
Okay.
5.
Okay.
Now, question for you,
Okay.
Chris, does this only affect hostiles, or will we have to make a save as well? Actually, to be fair, I don't think it quite touches any of us, does it?
It just says a creature.
Probably me at the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, the wording on it's a little bit thing. I think it's actually because the range is 10 feet, and then yeah, so I think you'll get all the ones that you're trying to get as long as you position yourself.
Mhm. I think he gets. To be fair, I think he gets the 4 of them, and possibly Frog though.
Yeah, I think so. I just stood up and now I'm back on the ground if I fail this.
I mean,
Which is fine.
I don't think you get Edward, but you would get.
No,
No.
he doesn't get Edwards.
But you'd get the other 3.
He gets the other 4.
A, B, C, D?
Oh, you might get crit. Yeah, so you'd get 4 of them, yeah?
Okay.
For 4 damage
So
each
you wanna do-
if they fail their saves.
Yeah,
if
they've
they
got
fail
4.
their saves. Okay, so I'll do the
So I
rolls for
rolled
them.
my damage dice there as well. So yeah, 4
Is-
damage is the
Is it half damage
Okay.
on a successful save, Chris, or none?
I'll find out for you. Do all the saves first.
Okay. Okay, got a 15, 11, 17.
They're not coming up on beyond.
It's
by the
just
way,
on.
Martin.
It's just on a failed save.
I think the DM ones are don't show up,
Oh,
you know,
because
because
they're
they're
private.
kind of
yeah,
for me.
because of the
Yeah.
diamonds, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I've got your sheep. So it says it's a 13, which means 2 of them passed and 2 of them failed. So is full damage is 4, and then is it half damage if they
No,
fail?
it doesn't say. It just
Okay,
if they fail, they take the damage. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming that if they pass, then
They get
they
yeah, I think
They're
so.
fine.
they
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
Okay, no worries. So it is. Barry and Derek took the damage, and you said it was 4, right?
Guys, I'm quite excited. It's only the second time I've managed
Yeah.
to find a can of the white peach Red Bull. I'm quite excited. You know I love my Red Bull.
Nice. Okay, well done. So, yeah, 2 of them do take damage. Do you want to add a flourish to what your spell looks like? Remember, you do have to remember your spell focus is your instrument. So when you cast magic, you're using your instrument to do this.
So basically, I float in through the crowd and land on the ground with an atomic noise on the flute, playing a high pitch like G into an E, so it's like a and
Okay.
that causes the ground to tremor, and the floor does that. Yeah, and then the fucking silly beggars fall over and bump their heads.
That's very
So
nice.
I go tee.
That's very nice, Michael
Very
Jackson.
Oh, very nice. So I will put the prone on the
You played
two.
a,
So remember
flying level 3 character, you met a chaser, aye?
Huh?
You played a flying character in a level 3 one shot, you met a chaser.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah. So
Chrome,
So
baby.
my bonus action. Who's after me in initiative?
Michael. Well, yeah, Michael.
Mikhail.
Mikhail.
Okay, so I see Michael is like ready with his bow staff, and I point to him and I say, "You look like a dude that's really good with that stuff. You're gonna make everyone in here laugh, and just you can't have another try, because if not, we might all die." And then I give him Bardic.
Yes, that's the best bardic inspiration I've ever received, Chris. Thank
Just
you.
to prove to everyone that not all Irish people are musical. That's a fun fact to know. No, it was very good. I really liked it. I'll give you heroic inspiration
That was
for
very
playing
good,
the part
Chris.
of a bird. Yeah. Okay.
I don't have.
Then-
I don't have a flute. Can we change it to a bugle? I have a bugle. Oh wait, no, I do have a flute. Never mind.
Jesus.
Of
Okay.
course, you've got a flute, Chris.
Yeah, you definitely look like the type who's got a flute. Oh, it's in a special
just
case as
flutey.
well. Yeah.
He's a fluty guy.
Okay.
It's technically an ocarina, but it is an ocarina. It's not technically.
An ocarina is a kind of flute.
I think you can pick ocarina on the sheet. Actually, I think they added it. I'm sure.
I think
they
it
did.
is on the, yeah.
You can hear it, although sometimes Discord blocks it out. Okay. anything else on your turn? So everything done. Bonus action, action, any movement, any more movement?
Well, how far did you guys move me there? Sorry.
Oh, not maybe 20 feet, possibly 15 feet. You moved, so you've got a little bit more movement if you want to move. But you might might get an opportunity attack depending how far you move.
Hold on, actually, maybe I can open the sheet. Fuck it.
Okay.
It's really hard for me to fucking know what's happening without actually looking at it.
And just so you know,
yeah, if I go that way.
The caves is not super tall. It's about 10 feet high. So if you're flying in this room, yeah, you could fly over people, but you're also going to be in range. With it only being a 10-foot high cave.
So even if you're flying above people, they could still hit you with a sword.
But he can fly. Yeah, so he can move past them, but they're going to be in range. So yeah.
And just so I know for my next turn, all of the light in this room is being provided by fire, right?
Yeah, there's like a campfire kind of in the center that appears to be giving light in this room. Yeah, so you're all fine for seeing stuff.
Okay, so I think I'm exposed where I am, so I'm just gonna fly 10 foot into the air and hope that they don't come near me to try and hide in the catacombs. You know, that are not the catacombs. What do they call them? Stalactites.
Yeah, very different.
Okay, love it. Okay.
Catacombs are like the fucking man-made.
Catacombs are like crypts.
Burials, yeah.
Okay, Mikkel, then it's your turn then.
Cowabunga. So, can I do like a flare maneuver to jump into combat, like a flip with a forward roll or a spin on the stick or something, only flavor. I don't want any mechanical advantage, but also don't want any disadvantage if I fail it.
Oh yeah, so you can do anything for flavor unless you're trying to gain something.
No, I'm not trying to gain anything from it, but I'd like to do like an athletics check to see how good I pull it off, how good a move it is, something like that.
Yeah,
but just as part of my movement, I don't want it to be an extra action. It is just for flavor. Okay, let's do a wee athletics then. No, it'd be an acrobatics, wouldn't it?
Yeah, athletics is more like strength, like trying to lift something.
Okay, so it was a 10, so it was very middling. I did maybe do a little slide. I'm just getting warmed up.
I mean, you didn't embarrass yourself, but no one's like, whoa.
No one's impressed, yeah. I'm going to slide in between these two, and as he slides, he's going to pop up on the stick and spring into there and go like that with a big two-handed whack, and he's going to try and hit Angus.
Okay.
Well, came off a 20, a 14.
14 hit?
You know you've got Bardic.
I need you have Bardic.
What does Bardic do?
You get a d6 to add. To
any roll, So I can add it to a damage roll or something, or if that was a bad roll, for example.
You can't add it to damage, but you've already hit it.
14 hits, so. Right? Okay, so I'm gonna roll damage on that.
Okay.
And I'm fighting two-handed, so it's the D8.
One,
nice, that's a nice roll. 12 damage.
Nice, and that's all on Angus.
That's all on Angus.
Okay, Angus is dead. Tell us what it looks like.
So, he does a slide across the ground, and he sticks his stick into the ground like a pole vault, and he like jumps up to get some momentum, and then he goes like that with a big two-handed smack, just down like overhead swing with a bow staff down onto Angus's head, cracks his skull, and then he's going to spend a key point, and he's going to spin round, and he's going to go punch, kick on Barry with his flurry of blows. I love a monk. Right, so I need to tick my key point thing so I know I've used one, and then I'll do flurry of blows. An 11, does that hit or doesn't? Does it?
Just misses.
The second
one.
You
could use your Bardic, and then it would definitely hit.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll see how much damage this one does first, right? Because that's 22. That I assume hits. And I don't roll the 1d4 plus 4 damage from here because I've got claws. I can do 1d4. No, I'm gonna do it as kicks, so they are gonna be bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I've got claws, I can use if I need to. So that's 7 damage.
So 7 damage to Barry,
Barry.
right?
Yeah.
Barry's dead as well. 'cause he
Okay,
took
so
previous damage.
I'll add the bardic, so the 1d6, and I'll attack Edward with it.
Okay.
1d6. So add 2 to the 11. That's a 13. Does that hit?
Yep, just hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 8 damage to Edward.
8 damage. Oh, yeah. So Edward is at Death Storm, which means he's on 10% of his hit points.
6. So I
Well
took
done.
out 2 and almost took out a third.
You did. Well done.
Wow.
Anything
on
else on your turn?
Well, that was an action, a bonus action. We've got those
Yes,
two are
just move.
prone down there, and it's just Edward, so I'm just gonna step in front of him, in between him and my comrades.
Okay. Oh, and also, in my games, you're allowed to say 6 words per round. So if you want to, like, say, look over there, there's a goblin, you can say that, but that's it. You only get 6 words for free. So, you know, if you do ever want to say anything,
I'm gonna go
you can.
Cowabunga, check my smooth moves, and spin on my shell, mate. That's what I'm doing.
There
The
you
rest
go.
of my
That's your
movement,
six-
my 6 words of my rest of my movement, that's what I'm doing.
Well done. I'll give you heroic inspiration for playing a turtle.
Thank you. I feel like I'm 10 years old again, mate. It's brilliant.
You are enjoying this way too much. Frogo, it's your turn. So second round.
Yeah. I am very grateful we've got these 2 prone, smelly creatures right here. I'm gonna
Yes.
just
So prone means that you will get an advantage on attack roll as long as you're within 5 feet.
I was looking
Yeah.
at rogue because I almost took 1 level of it. When you're a rogue, all you need is advantage, and that's how you get the sneak attack, isn't it?
Yeah, so you'll get you get all that.
Yep.
Well,
So
that'd be
I
nice.
will attack Derek right here.
Okay, roll with advantage. Yeah.
To roll with advantage, is there something to click, or do you just roll it twice?
You right click instead of clicking, and I think that's how you do it, is it, guys? Yeah?
Yeah, or you can just roll twice. If you prefer. You can either
Or you can just roll
select
twice,
it
yeah.
to do for you, or you can roll twice, whatever you prefer. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Oh, whoops, to hit.
Okay. Nice. Yep, that hits.
Good. 20, I'll take that.
Yep.
So that was 1d4 plus 3 damage,
Okay.
and sneak attack's another 9.
Oh, okay.
2d6
Well,
sneak attack, is it? Fuck me, nice.
nice. Well, you've killed Derek, so tell us what it looks like.
Yeah, I just kneel down next to him and whisper something inaudible in his ear as I slice his throat from ear to ear. And then
Nice.
I will just slip to the side and use my cunning action as a bonus action
Mhm.
to try to hide in the shadows here. Actually, I've got 2 weapon fighting, don't I?
Yeah, as long as
Yeah.
you've got another weapon in your hand, you can do 2 weapon fighting. So yeah, you could do that.
Yeah. Then I will go in the other direction and see if I can also get the prone Chris, not player Chris.
Okay, you can attack either. Yeah, roll it's an advantage again because it's prone.
Easy peasy.
Ooh.
Come on.
Okay, 17 hits.
We got all our bad rolls
17
out
hits.
at the start, boys. That's what it was.
You have.
There we go.
You're in the swing of it now.
With the bonus action here, that doesn't add the strength bonus, right? It's just the D4.
Yeah, you don't get the extra. It's just a straight
They're
roll.
just-
Yeah.
Okay. But sneak attack also? Because he's prone?
Yeah, you're correct. Because he's
Okay.
prone,
So you have
the
advantage.
advantage. Yeah.
Okay, so 3 for the dagger and 4 for sneak attack.
B for the dagger. 3 and 4, so 7 to Chris. Okay. Yep, this one is blooded, so it's got half its hit points, or possibly a bit less. Anything else on your turn?
No,
Same
I
as
will
that.
stay where I am there next to him in case our cleric needs flanking for something.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, I don't allow flanking in this game. Only because I
good
have
to know.
players overuse it and I always forget, so it's more like a me thing. So yeah, that's a reason I allow it.
That makes it easier.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll stay right there.
Okay. Okay, it's Edward's turn. He's going to attack the turtle for a 8.
Better luck next time, buddy.
That's him gone. Well, his turn gone. So it is Anna's turn.
Hey. Well, drop the crossbow, pull out the warhammer, and
Right.
gonna smack Chris a good one.
It's hammer time.
So
The bad guy, Chris, by the way.
Yeah, the bad guy, Chris.
nice.
16. Nice.
16 hits. Roll me for damage.
And since I'm doing it two-handed,
G2.
Okay. So 4 damage. Okay. So 4 damage to which one were you doing it on Chris?
yes.
Oh, you killed it because I didn't have any hit points left. So tell us what it looks like as you kill Chris.
So she
Huh?
brings up the warhammer straight up above her head and just drops it right in the middle of his face. Just going splat.
Nice.
It's been Negan.
And you still have your bonus action. I guess in any movement you want to do.
I am gonna move to here.
Okay. Okay. Right, then it is Edward's. No, it's not Edward's turn yet.
Oh, he just
No,
missed
he
me.
already went. Yeah, he already went. Sorry. It is. Oh no. Yeah, it's no one. It is one of your guys' turns. So it is Cam's turn.
Go angry brick.
Okay, so let me have a look at the map.
One
Okay,
left.
So there's one left. Fuck it. I'm just gonna take myself over and stab it.
Go for it.
Because I'll save my spells for later and hope that I can do something else. Okay, stab. Where's my stab? Actions. So I roll. Did I hit DC? Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll say plus something on your action.
Okay, so I got 12.
12 just hits. Roll for damage.
5.
Okay. You killed the last one. Tell us what it looks like.
So I slide in through the turtle's legs and
I love that.
stand up behind the little what would you say it was? A goblin thing?
Kobold.
Smelly.
Kobold?
It's called a
Smelly
morbus.
kobold?
It's a morbus kobold, but you can call it smelly kobold.
It's the roll like slide in behind the smelly kobold and go, you may be big, you may be smelly, but I make your mummy's leg like jelly, and stab him in the back.
Nice.
Right in the mother, right in his mother, mate. I love it. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that
brutal.
was like, just in case he didn't die, I was gonna do vicious mockery as well, and those were exact same words.
I'm like, sick burn, dude, sick burn.
So well done. You guys can come out. Well, for now, you can come out of combat. And the other mechanic that you couldn't really use is basically in this game, you can identify some monsters to see if you can make stuff out of them. But because you just ran in, you didn't have a chance to do that. You can also maybe find some of their weaknesses. So sometimes it's cool to creep up on people and be a perv because you might get extra information. So, if you want, you guys can check out the creatures to see if they're worth anything for you guys.
Yeah,
and
so
if you want to,
I figured my skill would be leatherworking then, Martin, because I've already got
Okay.
the cooking and I've already got brewing, so leatherworking. So I've got a set of leatherworking tools, so I can easily cut them open if I need to.
okay.
I'm used to skinning
So-
animals.
So for this, you guys, you can divvy this up how you want, but only one of you can do it. So you can't, I don't let people keep rolling until you basically get you win basically. So it's like all or nothing really. You can help each other. I do allow. You can either do, if you fail a roll, so say I make you do a nature roll and you fail it, someone else can try and do it, but then you've agreed that whatever you're trying to figure out is you don't know, or you've got you basically you've got the wrong information, or you can try and help someone with the roll, but you have to, that's it, then that roll is done and you cannot go back to it. Maybe in a few hours, so if you try to open a door and you fail it with a strength check or something, and you give it a few hours and then you came back, I might can't keep going until you, otherwise it's not really pointless. So you guys decide, probably on your skills, how you want to do this. I need you're level 3, so medium hardness nature check to get some information. So one of you could do that.
Nature's not my strongest point.
Okay. Next, I need a medium history check. And I need a kind of hard medicine check.
None of
So-
those are great for me. My medicine's plus
Alright.
2.
Better,
Yeah, me neither.
I'm better at medicine.
Okay.
I'm minus 1
you
for the
wanna-
first 2.
Okay. So, well, we'll do. Who's going to do the nature one first? Because the information kind of, goes from easy to hard. So, who's going to try the nature check?
Who's got good nature? I've got minus 1 on that.
Anyone got a straight
Anyone?
roll?
I-
No minuses.
Chris?
Yeah, I don't
What's your
know
nature?
much more than the average person, but I can see what I know.
Okay. Yeah. Unless anyone's got a plus, I can check Chris's sheet. Chris has.
Uh,
Oh, Chris has a
nature
plus 2.
Well, Chris has got a
So,
plus 2.
Okay.
Chris.
Let him roll the
Okay, then.
nature.
Chris, do you want to do the nature then, Chris? So roll me for nature to see
Oh,
if you find out any
5.
information.
Oh,
What did you get?
It's
7.
Oh, okay. So you got 7.
Mhm.
So what you can do, if someone else can justify helping you and why, I can give you advantage so you can roll again. But then you're done. But someone in the group needs to, tell me how you're going to help him with this nature check. You're obviously trying to figure out if this creature is worth anything to make. So
My medicine's
Perhaps
a
one of
plus
my
2.
customers has come in, with a new, it's a fur stole or something, made of this thing's, skin or something, or
Okay.
maybe not. I might know something.
okay, I will allow Chris to roll again. You perk him up with your
Oh,
information.
Chris,
Oh yeah, it's for Chris to roll again. Yeah.
his advantage.
11.
Nope.
Better.
He goes on a tangent and does not know anything. Okay. However, who was going to do the next one, which is a history check? So not Chris, because he's already been doing this. Who wants to try
Minus
history?
1 again, boys. This is not me. I'm not not the studious type. I was busy skateboarding and surfing when Donatello and the other boys were in class doing their studies.
Yeah. Anyone got a good? I mean, Chris has a good history actually, but he's already been. So out of you guys, who has the best history?
Somebody must
Or
have better
straight.
than a minus 1.
Has anyone got a straight
like
roll?
I have +4, but I'm even better at the medicine roll.
Oh, so you're going to say for the medicine, so it's
Yeah.
between...
What's
Yeah, okay,
yours?
so it's
Morgan.
Morgan and Oliver, yeah.
I've got a straight roll, so
You roll
Okay.
this one then.
little
Okay.
better than a negative.
Okay,
Okay, so history here. Let's see.
let's see if you get it.
Oh, brain.
Nat
Oh,
20.
Brain box. Brain
Wow.
box.
There we go.
Teacher's
Well
pet.
done.
Teacher's pet.
Well done. So, you know from, I don't know, maybe fairy tales and stuff, or maybe some newspaper articles, who knows? But you know, the first documented record of an encounter with these Morbus kobolds, which you obviously now know what they are, as you explained to them, was in the city of Lisek during the early days of the Weeping Pox. Shortly after this encounter, the Weeping Pox began spreading in nearby regions. So it might piece together the fact that they have they're smelly, and that they threw something not very nice at you, is all I'm going to say. So again,
Yeah.
if you had crept up on them, you would already know that. So sometimes in this game, if you can see something, then I let you do the checks before, which can be useful or not. It depends the information that you're going to get, but it's a nice little mechanic. Okay, and we need the wisdom, the medicine check,
That's you, Anna.
finally.
Yep.
Come on, Brian. Don't let us down. Oh, look at
Whoa!
that. Come on.
Nice. So you also know, again, maybe from your medical knowledge, that it's very, very disgusting. So if anyone's eating, maybe silence it. So the largest tumors in Morbus Kobold Elders can be treated, then dried in sunlight to create a ward against disease.
Right.
So if you can find the oldest kobold, you can maybe make something. Salvage-wise, because you got 2 out of the 3, you can, when you find the tumor on the eldest kobold in the group, and you can try and remove it, but you need to do a medicine check, and you need to be proficient with alchemist supplies or a herbalism kit to basically get this growth off.
Anyone got those proficiencies? I don't have either.
I mean, that's why I said if you haven't picked yet, you could pick this. Then you've got to wrap the tumor. You've got to wrap the tumor in some reagents worth 200 gold pieces. Then you need to leave it out in the open air so it receives sunlight for 7 days. And then someone has to cast Lesser Restoration on the tumor during this time. And then you can make a magic necklace, and it makes a paratap of health. I don't know if I've said it right. Basically, a very expensive magic item. If you can do all the things. So that's kind of how the mechanics work in this game. So I don't really give magic items in this game. You have to craft them. So again, it's a fun little mechanic.
I like that.
You don't, yeah, and you can do crafting with it.
I read about this actually. I think when this came out, I was reading about the monster harvesting mechanics and the monster and this. I was reading a little bit about this actually when it came out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's a bit. I think it's
So this pox that you're talking about, and this special
Oh, yes.
kobold and this monster, is this all Grim Hollow setting stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, this is all. This little adventure, mini adventure, is like there's 20 games in this, and there's one for each level. So it's quite cool if you want to just nip in.
Also, there's a
but
level
yeah,
1 adventure, a 2, a 3, a 4.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Shout
they're,
out
and
for
they're all
that
pretty
book.
good. Yeah, it's a cool book. And yeah, it's the Grim Hollow setting. So, okay. Also, some of you want to see if you're diseased. So, does anyone want to do a medicine check on themselves, or get a friend to do this to check?
Couple of you
if
guys
they're-
smell a little funky.
I will do a medicine check on myself.
I think you might
Okay,
have an
roll me.
infected wound there.
Okay, roll me a medicine check.
Oh, not with that roll.
What did you get?
Oh.
7.
Oh, nope. Nah, you're fine. You just smell like that
Just
sometimes.
smell a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Good wash will take care of that.
Just a bit yeasty.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone else who's diseased want to do a medicine check?
Yeah, I will see if I can pick up on anything on my new smelly nature.
I mean, I think only one of you's not got this, so I guess that person could also do a medicine check on one person if they want. Depending on how everyone does.
I want to do. Could I not use this time to shapeshift into a doctor and tell everyone that I'll get them sorted, and then use my medicine as normal, just so that everyone knows that I'm a shapeshifter now.
I
So
will
everyone
allow it,
feels
but
more comfortable
you
when you're
can-
It doesn't give me any advantage. It's like,
I'm going to allow it, but only if you do an accent with it. So it's up to you.
aha! It is my greatest pleasure to introduce that I am the doctor. Haha! My name is Cam, and I am here to check all of you for diseases.
Okay, roll me for medicine. I will give you advantage because it's funny. There we go. Roll me a medicine check on
Fuck
one.
me! I need that advantage. Hold on.
Oh yeah, that's not good. Nope.
That's better.
There we go.
Okay, that's good. So, yeah, you and who were you doing the medicine?
Who needs to have their body checked for the diseases?
I managed to stay out the way. I'm all good, bro.
You're okay. So who you picking? Are you doing yourself? Because I think you failed it as well, right? Are you checking
I
your own
failed
body?
as well. I could check my own body, but I would rather check the others first. I am a doctor.
Okay, so who are you gonna pick?
Frog.
I'm asking for volunteer.
Frog
Okay,
though
I
will
volunteer.
wave. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So
Well,
that's who I did it on.
okay. Well, on the plus side, they don't have the weeping pox, but they do have something called sewer plague.
Oh dear.
Which you kind of get from, like, refuse heaps and stagnant swamp water, things like that. It's pretty nasty.
I think I had it once when I took a dive when I was surfing and I got a mouthful of sewer water. I think I've had it before.
Yeah. It's pretty
Turtle,
bad.
you're alright.
So, yeah. So in 1d4 days, so all of you who have the disease will have to roll me a d4, and in that many days you'll start to get symptoms, which include fatigue and cramps. So there you go. And you will get 1 level of exhaustion. And you'll only regain half your number of hit points. And no hit points for finishing a long rest. It's basically really bad, but this is one shot, so you don't have to worry as much. But if we were playing a campaign, basically you get like 1 level exhaustion each day, and then obviously you know what happens when your exhaustion eventually gets to a certain point, you just die. But you could be healed, etc. And I would imagine, yeah, so if anyone else wants to do that check, if they've not already done it, they can.
I'm good. I never failed any of the gore
So
bag
one
checks.
of you knows about this, but I would imagine because one of you knows, the rest of you guys might. If you start getting symptoms in a few days, you probably would be like, "Oh, okay." So there you go. So I'm going to ask you guys what you want to do next, roughly, and then maybe take a quick break.
Okay.
But what do you want to do now?
Alright.
Tell me what you're going to do.
Charge off in the direction of wherever there I can hear some noise or see some light, because we need to find our loved ones.
Okay,
Either
so-
go here or here.
Yes. Do you want to go to the north or do you want to go to the east?
I think that Brian was suggesting we go north. That sounds good to me, Brian.
Yeah. let's go north.
Cowabunga!
So, there is no light from this room. So the only light is the big fire in the center of this room. So this little cave corridor is totally black, so you can't see anything.
I'm going to look at
Unless
our 2 magic users. Anybody got a light source?
Well, who has dark vision to begin with?
Not me.
Dunno.
Cam, do you have any light
Nope.
cantrips? Any light spells?
Chris does. Chris, wake up, babes. You're playing a
What do you
magic user. You're playing a magic user, remember?
We need
You want
light.
me to do cantrips?
We need light.
You need light? Okay,
Need
I can
light.
do that.
Okay, what are you casting?
Um,
I'm pretty sure I know, but I thought I will.
Light.
dancing lights.
Okay,
Okay, that works.
okay.
Before I cast dancing lights, I transform out of my doctor form.
Into
Every time
Travolta.
I transform, this, like in a spinny
Like
thing.
stars in their
No.
eyes. Tonight I'm going to be Noel Gallagher.
Oh, stars in your eyes. They go in and out of the thing.
The smoke.
Is it like? Is it
yeah.
Mr. Ben?
Tonight I'm
Mr.
going to be
Ben
Jarvis
used to spin
Cocker.
around
Love
in
that
circles really fast
Okay. Yeah.
when he was changing costumes.
Wonder Woman as well.
I don't know.
Okay.
Wonder
I was
Woman,
thinking like
whatever.
a Sailor Moon transformation, but okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit. Oh no! Actually, fucking retconning the shit out of that. Now that you said Sailor Moon.
You would bring up some anime shit, Brian. You've
Oh
got to
no,
fucking
he's
go
gonna.
in.
Oh, he's
You've got
gonna
to
get
go
the
in with
fucking
it.
toys out
I'm
now.
gonna be a Power Ranger, and I'm gonna be like, change form, Mighty Morphin, and then I change into a heavy metal goth with a fucking massive triangular shaped guitar. You know, like those
guitar,
really
yeah.
three
Yeah.
fucking
Flying V.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look like fucking Brittle
Slayer,
Legend
baby.
version of fucking Jack Black, and I'm like, yeah, dancing lights through the night, come to me and
I start
set
spinning on
me
my shell.
free. And then all of the lights turn up.
Nice. So
Is
I
it-
like
is-
how
is it
noisy.
disco
I like
lights?
how noisy you're being, and now there's flashing lights.
Are they like
Fantastic. Yeah.
are they like spotlight disco lights, Chris? Different colours, like disco lights.
It's actually like not noisy at all, because when I did my special dance, that everyone was provided with headphones, so they only heard it in their head because I have an in-mouth microphone.
Okay. Well done. Well, you can now see into the next room, and there are three, very aware kobolds looking at you guys with the flashing lights and the singing, and they raise their weapons.
You
but we'll
fucking
take-
told me that every time I fucking cast a spell, I have to use the fucking instruments.
You do. That's the downside of being a bard. You have to make a little bit of
I know.
noise. Yeah. I mean, no, you did it well. I'm just saying. You know, unfortunately, it's
We-
just the mechanic of it, I guess. Well, I mean, I guess you could say you just hold the instrument.
We could
Well, that's
unplug
not-
your electric guitar.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, I'll be nice. I'll look. Yeah, I was gonna say I'll look on what it says on, and if it doesn't say that you have to
Fucking-
use sound,
I
I
think
would
all-
have.
All of them would be alerted because there's gonna be light in the room now.
Disco lights.
Yeah.
And
Disco
plus, I'm
lights.
spinning on my shell, going, all of the lights, all of the lights.
Yeah,
It's
you guys are not being stealthy.
I am not being subtle. I am the opposite of subtle.
Stealth? What's stealth?
Disco spinning.
It
Breakdancing.
says in my dancing lights that it's pretty much whatever I want.
Yeah.
It can be
Disco
lanterns,
lights.
orbs, whatever. So it's all stage lights, like fucking like proper stage lights on either side of the room, beaming light onto the floor. And if it needs to be
Fucking
D&D, then instead of electricity, it's filled with fire or orbs.
It's magic,
can
mate.
have
You
that.
don't have to worry about electricity. It's magic. Magic
And you
supersedes
can have-
electricity.
They can look like whatever you want. But yeah, we'll take, I don't know, how long, 5 minute, 10-minute breaks, up to you guys.
That's fine by me, mate.
Okay.
Do it.
Back in town then.
Okay, yep, see you guys then.
Okay, we're back for part 2.
So, you guys are pretty much ran straight into another fight.
Cowabunga.
But you can't. Yep. So let me reset this. So you guys, in a moment, can all roll me your initiative again.
Hey.
And see how you guys do this time. So you can roll me your initiatives now.
A lot better than last time. Got 13.
Yep. Okay, we've got an 11, a 13. Yep.
I'm getting it.
17. 17. And just waiting for cams.
Yep, I'm just trying to find it on the sheet.
Near the top. Right.
Second row, middle.
If it's on your phone, it's the first page, I
Yeah.
think.
Abilities and saves. Oh,
First tab on the phone,
skills.
whatever that is.
Yeah, first page or whatever on your phone app will be at the top, I think, on that page.
Oh, it's on every page at the very top.
Oh,
So-
okay. Okay. Glad we waited for the 7. Okay. It is Anna's turn. She's going first.
Worth the wait, Chris. Big 7.
I know. You could have stayed outside and had another smoke or a wank for a 7. Okay. Anna, what do you want to do?
You're muted.
Oh, you're on
Brian.
mute, Brian.
There we go. I'm raising my free hand and going, by the light of saloon,
Nice.
I smite thee. And then at Fergus, I cast Guiding Bolt.
Yes.
Nice.
Love to see it. Oh ho ho ho.
Nice. Is that a crit or is it just a high roll?
18
Just a high
plus
roll.
5.
Just a high roll. Okay. Roll me for the damage.
46. Fuck me. 15 damage. Come on.
Nice.
First level spell. That's what the cleric has.
That is a
Okay,
lot of
wow.
damage for a level 3 character to be doing. Like, yeah.
Yeah, well, Fergus is dead, so you can tell us what that looks like.
So she raises up the holy symbols, says her little bit, and then a streak of like sunlight just shoots out and pierces the middle of his chest.
Love
Right.
it.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
And I'll just step behind the group here.
Okay. Okay, then it is Jay's turn, who has seen all this weird light and it comes screaming, and it's like, you kids better not be playing with flashlights again. And this screaming kobold mother comes in, and yeah, she is going to
The anchor to
two-
mommy.
Yeah, she is going to throw a dart at the turtle.
Ooh, I'm only level 2 monk. I don't have my deflect missiles yet.
It's only a 10, and it's sorry, it's a yeah.
Nowhere
I
near
don't
me.
think a 10 hits. Nope. Okay. It is your turn, turtle. What would you like to do?
Oh, I've got loads of room. So I'm going to start off here. And I'm going to do the old same thing. I'm going
Sorry.
to
But before you do, that was a damage dice, right? So I want to use my reaction, cutting words, to deduct that by d6. So as I see the damage come towards him, I say, "Hey, you little fiend! You think you can hurt my friend, but all I can tell you is you are a bell end."
No, that damage was against it.
Oh, it's against it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
He said it. He's used his magic against his friend.
Great song though.
I thought it was to him.
So I'm going for
Sorry,
Grant first with the quarterstaff.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. You moved into the room. You have to do some.
Ooh.
Oh, you guys have not been playing D&D properly. So, you need to give me a a dexterity saving throw. As you ran into the room, the floor collapsed in the
Ooh.
entrance.
Well, Dex is my
Oh.
best one, and there's an 18 for a 24.
For you then, you it does collapse, but you manage to like hop over it. So the floor here, I'll color it in. for you guys now. Let's see. So basically, this bit between the two rocks, so the only way forward, has collapsed.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys obviously would have to hop over it or something. So just be aware.
Okay.
But you've not taken any. Oh, it's 10 feet. Sorry. So some of you may need to do rolls to jump over it.
So
'cause
I'm
it's 10
attacking
feet,
Grant.
but you're fine. Yep, go for
I'm
it.
going to use my inspiration to It's a re-roll, the heroic inspiration, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll let you pretty much reroll anything.
Yeah,
Heroic
I'm definitely
inspiration.
going to re-roll that then.
Ah,
For 18.
Yep, hit.
For 12 damage.
Okay, you killed it. So that's on Harry, right?
Yep. Hang on 2 seconds, I'll get back to that screen. That was on Grant.
Oh, on Grant, sorry.
Now,
Okay, so
I'm going to
yeah.
spend a key point and I'm going to activate Flurry of Blows and I'm going to attack Harry first.
Okay.
That's a 19.
It hits.
That was... Yep, that's 5 damage. And is he still standing?
Yeah, he's bloodied now, but Grant, you
I'll go for him
killed.
again. And a 16 with 8 damage.
16 hits. Okay, so you killed Harry as well. Well done. What does it look like? Just you.
So it was he ducks down in front of the first one and he does like a tilt, like a seesaw of the quarterstaff, and it goes right up like that and hits him in the chin and almost knocks his head off. And then he like uses it as like a pole vault, the bow staff, and he does a double kick, like double kick to finish off the other one. Like horizontal, while like, so imagine the staff on the ground and he's horizontal like a flag, kicking out with one foot and then the other.
Okay, good. Anything else on your turn?
Cowabunga.
Okay. Frogo,
You say that 6 times.
Cowabunga 6 times exactly, mate.
6
Yeah.
Okay, Frogo, it's your turn.
Okay, I will need to hop over this first, yeah? So is that acrobatics or athletics?
It'll be athletics because it's a jumping related thing. So it's not going to be hard, and I'm not going to make you use your action to do that, but you will have to roll for it. Yeah. So you need to
Okay.
get over a 10. You only need to get over a
11. Barely made it.
Do it, mate,
Just,
that'll do it.
just get over the hole. Well done.
You
can
landed
continue.
just like teeter on the edge for a little bit. Ooh.
Okay, so I've made it over there,
Mhm.
and I don't think I have enough movement to get all the way up to Mom.
No, probably. Probably
You
just
could,
about. Yeah.
you could dash and do it, but then you wouldn't have your attacks.
Yeah,
Unless you got dash. I don't think you've got dash as a bonus action. As the thief.
I don't,
think.
but
Yeah.
Oh, does everybody not get dash as a bonus action? Was dash a main action for most?
Not
people?
as
It's the main,
You're a
main
rogue,
action.
right?
Ah.
I'm a rogue.
You should get that through your cunning action.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't sure
Oh,
if you
yeah.
had it or not. Yeah,
Yeah,
you may have
I
it.
double checked that.
I know
You
I've got it
dash
as a
it.
bonus step of the wind.
Yeah, some people.
Yeah,
do
I can take a
have.
bonus to dash.
There
Yeah,
you
there we
go,
go.
so you
Yeah.
can-
Yeah, and
you
it
can-
saves your action for the
There
attacks.
you go.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
you
so
can
I'll
bonus action
move.
dash
I'll
and you can still
use
attack.
that. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Okay. So let me get in there, and I got my my daggers out, ready to go. Ooh, 11.
11 misses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you want to use your heroic inspiration.
Yeah, sure, may as well.
Okay, you can roll again.
Let's go for it. Better than 11 is a 7. Nope.
Nope. Nope. Okay. Is that your
Oh, well.
turn?
Yep, that was the bonus action, so I can't hide or anything. But I'm I'm over there.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay. Okay. Daddy's turn. So another kobold appears, and it's like, what are you yapping about? Sort the kids out. And then he sees their children lying dead. He's like, you killed my fucking daughters. They were so beautiful. And well, I mean, and he will. He's gonna throw his gore bag at the turtle because he's the only one not infected. So, can you give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you're infected?
Hopefully. Ooh. A 0 in this. Oh, that's a 5.
Yeah, you get a very smelly bag of stuff, and maybe you're infected now.
Happy days.
Yeah. But that is his turn. So it is Cam's turn.
Okay, so just so I know as well, like if I give someone else Bardic, it doesn't take it away from the person that I already gave it to. I just have a limited amount of Bardics that I can give.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Plus, I've used the one that you gave me anyway. It's gone.
Yeah, but it's just in case I give it to someone else and.
No, yeah,
like,
you can have more. You can give out more than one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, for my action, I am just going to fly over the top of the chasm.
Yeah.
And so how many? That's like 10 foot.
Yep.
A lot. 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so that's all my movement done. Then I will, because they're too far away and I don't have any ranged weapons, I'm going to use magic. So what spell can I use? Spells.
Vicious Mockery if you want to do a cantrip, or you can
Oh,
try
yeah,
and use
Vicious
something
Mockery.
more powerful.
Okay. Yeah, let's do Vicious Mockery. Let's give that a go.
So it's a Wisdom saving throw for me.
Yep.
Okay.
So I point at Ian and say, you might think that your smell is erotic, but I must say that you look like Joe Exotic. And I got a 6.
You quite oh.
Okay. Well, luckily for you, I rolled a 6 as well for my save, so I fail. So I take
Is that
6
6 damage? 6 psychic damage. Nice.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah. And that's all. Is that on Ian or Julie?
Ian.
Ian's like, that's a low blow, that. Low blow. Those words really hurt. It's men's mental, Kobold's mental health week this week, so it's not cool. But he is now blooded. Well done. Anything else on your turn? You got bonus action, I think, if you want to do any more Bardic.
My bonus action would be give him Bardic, and let's go for Frojo Dido. Your brother took the ring to Mordor, but you're here for more than that.
It's not easy. It's not easy, is it? It's not easy.
It's not. It's fucking hard, man.
Everyone thinks it's fun playing a bard until you have to constantly come up with this stuff. You know, you're doing pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's your turn. So it is the next round, and it is Anna's turn.
Cowabunga.
Well, again, she points the holy symbol and invokes her god and shoots another guiding light at Julia.
What, and I forgot to ask, what is her god? Is it a classic god? Is it a made-up god? or is it?
It's
something
a
else?
saloon.
Okay.
So the god of Twilight and the stars from Forgotten
I
Realms.
thought you were I thought you were gonna say the god of Twilight, like from the
Saloon,
movie.
she's one of the two sisters. What's the sister?
Yeah.
It's Sharon Saloon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shar is the sister, the darkness one, and Saloon is the lightness one.
Yep.
Nice.
I know my
what-
D&D gods.
there you
Yeah.
go. What did you get?
Oh, 9. That misses.
No, I think you
Unlucky.
called on the what? I think you called on the Twilight god from the
The ro-
movie, and you did.
Technically called on the wrong
Yeah.
sister.
Called on the wrong sister there. Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'm going to try to get over this opening. For my
Okay.
movement.
So it will be
Athletic?
athletics. Yeah, you need to get 10 or above, but it's free. You don't need to, it doesn't cost you any action.
18. That gets me
No,
over.
easy. You easily get across.
That's 10, 15, 20, 25. Hold on. 20 because of chainmail. So,
yeah. Okay. Anything else? Any bonus actions?
I really don't have bonus action.
Okay. Okay. It is Julie's turn. She is pissed, and she's going to attack our rogue friend. With her dagger, and that is a. Ooh, she got a crit.
Ow.
So
Oh, that beats
he
my
is-
14.
She killed my fucking kids.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what she gets.
Poor Julie, she's just a working class mum, eh? We come in
Yeah,
here and
I
murder
mean,
our
it's-
Oh,
kids.
there you go.
Yeah, so she
Shouldn't have
got
kidnapped my sensei.
for a mobile kobold. She got what's this? 8 points of piercing damage. She
Ooh.
really goes for it for you killing kick. She got a crit.
Kidney
So 8
shot.
points of piercing. Yeah. And that is her turn. So it is Mikhail.
Cowabunga! I'm going for Ian first. Now I'm out of.
Okay.
I can't do any more flurry of blows, but I can still do an unarmed strike as a bonus action always. So,
Okay.
I'm going to start with the old quarterstaff two-handed again.
Okay.
11. So I'm going to do it, is it?
Miss it.
And then with my bonus action, it's just an unarmed strike. 13.
Hit.
Now, would I like to do... I could do... Yeah, my claws do more damage, actually. I should be doing a slash when I do my unarmed strike. 5 damage.
Okay, wait, is that to Ian or Julie?
That was to... That was to Ian.
Okay, Ian's dead. Just the mother left. Tell us what it looks like.
So it was... He missed with the quarterstaff, so he's jabbed with the quarterstaff, and as Ian's moved, he's taken one hand off the quarterstaff, and he's used Ian's move to just go poof, punched him in the face, but it's with his claws that are on his hands, so he's jabbed him in the eyes. Killed him. Cowabunga!
Anything else on your turn?
Nah, yell cowabunga, and that's me.
Okay, then it is Frogu's turn.
Okay, it's dagger against dagger here.
Okay, I mean, she's... Oh no, Julie's not taking any damage yet, so full health for her.
Yeah. So that means that I've got something against someone with full health, right? My unarmed strike. What?
Maybe. Did you get like... Yeah, you... Maybe. Again, I don't know everyone's special abilities. Have you...
Oh, sneak
yeah.
attack. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Duh.
think so. Because maybe... Yeah.
You have to have advantage to
you're-
get the sneak attack, I think.
Or they can... an ally can be so close to
Oh.
the enemy.
Well, yeah, also an ally within 5 feet.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I was just looking at. I'll be nice. I'd say, yeah.
I'm within
Mikhail
5
is
feet, definitely.
just... Yeah, so you can have it. Yep.
Okay. So I am on this page here. There. So I slice at her and get a 10. Oh, 15.
15,
That's right.
come on.
15
There
on
we
hit.
go.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, 6 and sneak attack.
Okay, 6. Yeah, so she's blooded. So if you do a bit more damage, she'll probably die.
8 more.
Come
Oh,
on.
well, she's totally dead. Tell us as you killed the mother. You killed the whole
Oh
family.
yeah. Yeah, you thought seeing your daughters die in front of you was the worst we could do. You think again. It's time to meet your maker.
So with her last dying breath, she says, "He will strip you of your skin," and then she dies.
Ooh.
Okay, you're out of combat. What would you like to do?
I mean,
Oh, and I will say you notice that Julie has a massive tumor on her neck. If you're interested in it.
you guys want to harvest their tumor? Remember, this is our job.
Yeah, this is.
The new job, yep.
So
I
So
don't
what
like
do
it
we need
very
to
much.
roll again to harvest?
Medicine?
Someone else do the medicine first because mine's only +1. My history is +3.
Well, mine's at +5.
You do the medicine, Brian.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first thing to do is to try and extract the tumor. So roll me a medicine check to see if you can remove it without it.
I'm glad my rolls for
exploding.
these skills suck, because I don't want involved in this nasty tumor business. But
There you
hey,
go.
Yes.
I was at 23.
Nice. Do you want to describe as you delicately remove
One-handed.
this massive tumor from her neck?
She sort of looks at the tumor, pulls out her knife, looks again and we start here. And very carefully just start cutting around the edges.
Nice.
You've cut up corpses before.
So you can now take it with you. You can add it to your inventory, or put it. I guess you'll have to put it on your notes because there is no Morbus tumor on D&D Beyond. And eventually you would need to find someone who is good with alchemist supplies. But we're probably not going to have time to do that in this game. But you can add it on in case we ever return and play the same characters. Okay, what are the rest of you guys doing as
Charging into the
Anna
next
is-
room.
after breaking the floor last time? Okay. And Chris, how long do your light last? Is it a minute?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. It's a minute. So, are you going to cast it again, or because obviously your friend's trying to do the surgery? So,
Well, is it out now or is it out while he done the fucking surgery?
I mean, I don't think he would have done it.
Goes
in
out
less
in the
than a
middle of
minute.
them doing the surgery.
Yeah, yeah. I'm presuming.
Well, I
that
do
you
have
would
dark
cast it.
vision, so I
Just
could
as
do
about
it.
to make
Oh,
the decision.
Well, he's okay actually. But yeah, the rest of you guys now
Remember,
dark.
dark vision, you only like see shapes a bit like infrared. You're not going to be able to do surgery with dark vision.
Right.
I mean, he
well,
got 20. He got
He
23.
did roll a 23
so-
though, actually. That's true, yeah. What? He's
Yeah.
got his
He
eyes
rolled
closed, doing it one-handed.
Uh-huh.
Plus, and
I can
5e,
do
dark
it,
vision
'cause it's-
is black and white.
Is it black
That's
and
what you
white?
see
Is
it.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
I can do it
Sorry.
as it's a cantrip. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've got it as a cantrip. You could do it forever.
As soon as you do it, I'll
So,
start spinning on
um,
my shell again. All of the lights, all of the lights.
So to confirm, you're all more flashing lights, more things. Just so I know for
I'm
echoing around the cave sister.
Spinning on
Yeah.
my shell. All of the lights, all of the lights.
So I like spin and transform into another form of the artist that sings. I wanna go every night. I can't remember who it is. I wanna go under the disco lights. I wanna be with you every night you want me to. I wanna be with you. We can make it right. And then like the disco lights like pop on. The orbs float in 120 meters in front of us and flash a 10-meter radius of light.
Anna's guard bit slaps you from her beyond.
What is this abomination? Because she's watching. We've
I
just been
mean,
saying to her a minute
yeah.
ago. She's watching
Yeah,
this.
she's watched. And also, can I confirm when we did character creation, you were playing a shy bard that didn't like to be the center of attention. But I think I remember that
No,
is
that's
on
why.
camera,
That's
my
why
friend.
I'm
I-
breakdancing in the middle of the floor. I'm the center
Hold
of
on,
attention.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Am I still in the same form as when you asked me those questions?
I mean, that doesn't count unless you. Well,
It does. I am not the same person. I am perceived as a different person right now, and I am not the center of attention. Go fuck yourself.
I'm the center of
Anyway.
attention. As soon as you put the music on, the lights. Well, there's not even music, but I'm singing. But as soon as you put the lights on, I'm in the middle of the floor breakdancing anyway. So I'm taking the attention
I
off you.
360 turn and turn into a fucking 6'2" rat-like creature and go, young student, you need to stop doing your silliness and bringing attention to yourself.
Master Splinter, is that you?
No, you fool! It's me, Cam.
Okay. So before the accent gets racist, we will move on.
That was a really good Mr.
That was a
Splinter.
good. That was a good. That was a good Master Splinter.
but
it was. It was.
You know,
It was.
you make a
Chris.
few wrongs if you do
A couple of
few
wrong
wrongs
turns
there.
and it does, though. You're right, Martin.
Yeah, just helping you out. But yeah, what do you guys want to do? So again, there is the dark cave to the north, and there is the dark cave to the east. Where do you want to go?
Continue north.
Yeah, I think we could just.
Yeah, that's
let's
where
just
Dad came out of.
Let's just go methodically
Yeah.
and like go round the map. I think. This way.
Does anyone need healed?
Not me.
Yeah, that would be handy.
Okay, so
Before we
I
jump right into another pit or combat.
Yeah,
Too late! Come on, now!
I whisper in your ear, be strong, be brave, like a turtle, and I heal you for 8 points of that.
Hey,
8 points of
excellent. That
damage. Not
brings me
bad.
back up to max. Thank you. Or my bard.
Yeah. So, yeah, so you begin to go north. You do notice there is a strange-looking carved statue in the room that you're currently in.
Statue of what?
You have to do me a history check and see if you know what this thing could be.
Where is
History.
the statue?
It's in the center.
My history sucks.
It's supposed to be
Is
like
it-
the center of the room.
Is there
Okay,
any
so
snakes
somewhere
in
in-
the room?
Somewhere in here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be there, yeah.
Are
Yeah,
there
any-
any snakes?
Well, then, yeah.
You can check for snakes in a minute. Who's
Yeah.
doing the history check?
I got an
I
11.
got a +4 in history.
Go ahead, because my 11's not going
I
to
think
do
so.
it, I don't think.
22.
Come on.
Nice. So you notice, maybe because of your religious background, that this stalagmite in the center looks like the god called the Filth Grazer. And you know that these kobolds worship this god. That's kind of where they get... well, this is why they're into basically collecting diseases, because they collect them for their god.
Filth Grazer, I like that.
The Filth Grazer, yeah.
That's you on a Saturday night, Chris, when you're out in the town grazing for filth.
And spreading disease.
Spreading
Nice.
disease.
You said it. I just.
You say that,
continued.
mate.
I like it. The Filth Grazer, as she's now formally known as. So you guys, do manage to get into the next room, and again, I presume the lights are still going, so you can see perfectly. And it is now. This corridor is quite tight, so you can only fit one person at a time.
I'll go ahead,
It
boys.
is- So you can move, but you can't. Yeah, no one can rush past you. It's only about. Unless your class has been small, then you're fine. Oh, so
Medium.
you would. Medium, yeah, you wouldn't. It's just one by
You
one. If you're
totally
small,
have a
you have a
choice of
little.
small or medium, but I chose medium.
But yeah, unless you are, if you're medium, you're squeezing through. If you're small, you have a bit more leeway to fit. But it does curve out, and you find yourselves in a larger cave room. After a few meters, it kind of stops, and there's like a wooden door.
I'll rip the door off the hinges.
Okay.
There's Splinter!
Okay. Roll me. Well, you'll have to roll me an athletics check if you're trying to rip the door.
Strength.
Yeah, if you're trying to rip it open.
Uh, 5.
5. Because you rolled so low, you take 1 point of damage as your claws that get splinters in it,
Come
and the door
on.
does not move.
Okay, I get splinters. That's how ironic.
Yep. Well, you said give me back Splinter, didn't you?
And I have splinters in my
Well,
hand.
there you go. Splinter
I'm like,
back.
Splinter! Ah, splinters!
Uh,
That is totally not
Yeah.
bodacious, dudes. Not cool.
okay. Anyone else? Any bright ideas to open a door? I know it is the most complex thing that anyone has to do in D&D. How would you like to open this door? In under half an hour.
Yeah, I will try the handle.
It's a rogue.
Yeah.
It does appear to be locked, but you are indeed a rogue. Maybe you have
Okay.
an ability to open it, possibly.
That's a start. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see.
I'll step out your way.
Yeah. What lockpicking?
Oh, yeah. So for this, you would need to. Yep. So I'm pretty sure you both
Equal.
have been a rogue. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
have the ability. So, you give me a dexterity check, and then you add your proficiency to it, and that's the total number. And then, depending what it is, I'll tell you if. You
And
manage to
I'm
open it.
actually going to cast guidance on him.
Okay. So that's a
Thank you.
D4.
That is a
And he
D4
has-
buff.
He still has Bardic as well.
Okay,
Jesus.
so-
Okay.
See-
Well, there you go.
Stacked.
Lots of maths, but yeah. So unless you roll particularly bad, I'm pretty sure you'll open the door.
Oh, well, I start with a 5, but I've got a +5 to that. Plus
Okay.
2 for my proficiency.
Okay.
Uh,
So 12.
So that's 12.
Mhm.
Plus the guidance is 1d4.
Mhm.
1d4.
That brings us to 15.
15.
And a D6
Yeah.
from the
And Bardic
Bardic
Inspiration.
Wait, because the 15 might do it. You might not need to use that.
Yeah.
That's
No,
good.
the 15, yeah, the 15 does it. Yeah. So you
Hang-
manage
yeah.
to. It's not.
Hang on to the
It's not a.
bardic.
Yeah. So you can keep the bardic. I think it lasts for 10 minutes, an hour. Not sure. Whatever it says on Chris's sheet.
like an hour.
Yeah, that's an hour.
Yeah. It's an hour.
Oh.
So you find what looks like a root cellar. You can see lots of like rotting veg, potatoes, and things in here. But maybe if anyone wants to investigate the room, you might find something more interesting. But at the moment, it just looks like rotting vegetables and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to slip.
Do you want investigation or perception?
Investigation, yeah, just to search through all the boxes briefly.
Not with that. It's like, oh, it's all
Ooh.
rotten food. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay, what'd you get?
3.
3.
Oh yeah, it's just you
just
find
rotten
it
food.
it's just you find it disgusting. You don't really look. So your only other option is someone else can try and look. The difficulty will be a bit harder, or someone can aid Brian, and then he can roll again. So it depends how you guys want to do it.
I'll aid Brian with my knowledge of cooking. I've got proficiency in cooking skills. Cooking tools. or whatever
There you
it is.
go.
So do
Okay,
I,
I'll
what
allow you
am
to
I
roll it.
rolling?
Oh, you don't need to roll anything. You're
Oh,
just
right, okay.
justifying, so
Yeah.
he can have the advantage. Yeah.
20 this time.
There we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, you kind of like plow through it and go, and like move some of the vegetables and stuff, and there is like a small sack, and and it has like clearly it like has some like knuckle bones and stuff, and you think it's kind of from like a gambling game because there's a little bit of like copper coins in this bag, probably only worth about 1 gold piece, but there is a very nice pair of boots in there. And I'm just going to be nice because it isn't only really a one shot. So I'll say it happens to have a tag on it. It tells you exactly what they do, so you don't need to do anything. And they are elven boots, and they will give you. You can use them a bonus action to double your speed for a single round. But this only is every time you have a long rest. So basically, once a day, if you wear the boots, you have to attune to them. And there is something in Elvish written on them as well. But I don't know if any of you speak Elvish.
Nope.
Sadly, I do not.
Okay.
Common and undercommon.
Okay.
I spin in 360 and take out my tool of reading fuck tons of common languages because you said that we would get a really nice tool at some point. And I turn into an elf and translate it into English to make it easy for everyone.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Okay, never mind then. I fucking tried.
I mean, I will say you can transform into an elf and maybe do a bad elf accent, which in my games, elves are all French. So...
Can you not understand what they have wrote in here? It is in South-ish instead of North.
There you go. That was all over the place. Loved it. So yeah, Brian, you have no idea what the inscription says, but you've read the tag and that's what it says the boots do, so you're pretty sure. But apart from that, there doesn't appear to be much else unless you want to take some running vegetables, and there doesn't appear to be any way forward. This appears to be the end.
Okay, Cowabunga this way, boys.
Well, I'll pocket the boots for now.
That's a nice magic item, especially for a monk. Monks love boots that make them go double speed. Because I can already travel 80 feet per round. If I wear them, I can travel 120 feet in a round.
Yeah, they're called...
Yeah,
no,
I can only do
160. 160 I can move with those.
Just gonna check and see if
I've
you
got
can
40
add
feet movement. I can dash as a bonus action, so I can do 80 feet, and I can double that with those. Those would be nice on me, guys, just saying.
I mean, you can give them to each other. I'm just seeing if I've got the... they're called quick heals, but I'm not sure if that's an item you can find on D&D Beyond. But that's the actual word. They're
Let me
called
see if I
quick
can
heals.
find them. Quick heals. So
Yeah.
inventory, manage inventory, add items. Quick heals they're called.
Yeah, so I'm not
Only
sure.
thing under quick is the manual quickness of action.
No. So it's a
yeah,
special
so it's
homebrew
a
item.
custom item.
Yeah.
Is it not just called Elven Boots or something though? Boots
No,
of Elven
it's something-
kind.
No, it's just a special item for this
that's
game, I
something
guess.
else.
Yeah.
Strided and springing.
No, it's just it has a link on the page, but it's not. So it must be a homebrew thing for the game. So you just have to keep. I'll send you the note if you're interested to add.
Okay.
But yeah, what do you guys want to do? So you know there are 2 ways forward, both leading east from different routes. Yeah.
Martin. No, it's boots of speed. I've found it. When you wear these boots, you can take a bonus action to click the boots heels together. If you do, the boots double your speed. And any creature that makes an opportunity attack against you has disadvantage on that attack roll. If you click your heels together again, you end the effect. When you've used the boots property for a total of 10 minutes, the magic ceases to function for you until you finish a long rest.
Okay, it's about the same anyway.
Will I add that item?
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll add that to my equipment.
Okay.
Hey, it's in my pack, not yours.
I'll add it to my equipment. I'm definitely gonna... you should definitely give me that, Brian.
Hey, I only have a 20-foot movement speed. That would help me.
Yeah, help you a lot as well, to be fair. Right,
You guys can find it out. I mean, yeah, you've also got the tumor as well. That will be helpful. So where are you guys going next? Which east room do you want to go into?
Sacre bleu, the lights are out. I reignite all the light. And
I love the lights. I love the lights.
I'm headed east, like through that wee gap beside where I am. Is that a way? I don't
Yeah,
know.
is that
I don't think that is.
is
a
that
way.
up there?
I don't think so.
Hold on.
I think it's here or.
No, there is a passage there as
Oh,
well.
there
Sorry, yeah.
is.
Sorry,
Ooh.
yes. So there are, 3 ways forward, so that they're all going east, but they're all slightly different.
Should we go
Slightly
this one
different.
then?
Okay.
It just disappeared.
So again, you'll have to go one by one, unless 2 of you are small. And I don't think 2 of you are small, just
No.
1 of you are small. So you would have to go one by one.
I can
And-
pass through a
Lead
space.
the way, companion.
So you guys find yourself in an expansive cave. However, it's obscured quite a lot by omnipresent webbing. Wall, ceiling, and floor are all coated in the tendrils of a pale web. And you can see some large cocoons, some intact and some are ripped open, hint at the hungry nature of the cavern's inhabitants.
Hmm.
So, this is where you guys appear. And you guys confirm that you're sending the lights in here. So you can fully see the room.
All of the lights, all of the lights.
Yeah. What would you like to do?
Run in, I'm trying to find Master Splinter.
Okay.
Unless anything
So-
jumps out. I'm trying to avoid the obvious webs.
Right, so as you get in, like, you've got to imagine the entire room is covered in these webs, so you can move
Right.
through it, but it is rough terrain, so you're having to, like, really push through from not getting stuck to stuff, so
Okay.
just be aware of that. You are moving, all of you will have to move slower. Possibly not the fairy, but the webs are everywhere, and the room is only 10 feet tall, so I'm going to say the fairy's probably going to be struggling as well. However, you guys are not alone in this room, and because you're being so nice and noisy, you're going to go into another round of attack.
Yeah.
And let me get it ready. And you see, actually, you might not even see them. I might get a surprise attack round. Let me quickly check. Okay. So, what is everyone's passive perception?
Oh, it's not amazing. I know,
13.
it's alright, 14.
Okay.
17.
Anyone? What is it? 17?
Check it out.
17.
Nice. Chris, what's yours? Is yours 17 or higher?
My passive perception is passive. So it is 12.
Okay. So, Anna, as everyone else moves in this room, they're not really being that careful. They're like, playing with light, singing, not
Break
being like
dancing.
as perceptive as you.
Skateboarding.
So, you see a large group of spiders that are all crawling towards you guys, as well as a web that seems to be able to move.
Oh.
So there's lots of webs everywhere, but this web is like moving. How a web should not, like crawling. But you notice this, but the rest of the guys do not. So, Anna, you won't get a surprise attack round against you, but everyone else will, as these things descend on the rest of the party. And then we'll go into the proper attack round. So,
Okay.
all move your characters into the room, so then I can tell you who gets attacked, because you all said you were going in. And there is a entrance at the other side of the room. So you can see as soon as you guys go in, there is an exit to this room, and it is to the south. In case you were looking around, I don't know if you'd be heading. Yeah, so I'll try and reveal that and yeah. So here, you can see that there is an exit to this room,
Yeah, it's done about
and
half the
also
map.
Yeah, so to the southern side, there's 2
Yeah.
exits. So just position yourselves where you thought you'd be.
I'll go to the middle of the room just.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm gonna have let's see who. Well, you can all roll me for your initiative, but obviously it's a surprise round for the monsters. But yeah, all roll me your initiative.
13.
Yeah, 21.
We'll check you out.
Okay.
Next this time.
30 minutes to get a fucking 2. We do see.
Okay, let me see.
Bum.
So I've got a 6 for Anna, 8, and Frogo. What did you get?
21.
Oh, nice, 21. And what did Michael get?
14.
14.
13.
13. Okay, right. So, let's see. Right, so it is the Spinothronar web. And again, remind me after this, if you want to check these out, you might be able to make something out of them.
Oh, yeah.
So it is the web first, which is going to attack Mikhail. So yeah, this weird web thing that you don't notice suddenly moves right next to you. And is going to try and crush you.
Oh, no.
I don't know if I should crush you or lightning attack you. I'll try and crush you. Okay, let's see. So yeah, it's going to try and crush you, which is a 14 to hit.
No.
Okay.
Gotta do better than that, mate.
Yeah, that's all it can do. But you obviously notice that this thing is now alive and trying to attack you. And oh, sorry, it should have been the swarm, but it doesn't matter. It's the surprise attack round, and the swarm is going to try and attack Cam, and it is going to try and I don't know. Should they bite you, or should they try and weave something around you? Yeah, I think it's going to try and bite you. So it bites you, Cam, for a 13 to hit.
Beats it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
AC's 13, so yeah.
Okay. So you take 15 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
And yep.
What do you mean, and?
That's my
There's
reaction.
an
Yeah? You want to go with your hand?
You can't use the reaction when it's a surprise attack round because you don't know. Like...
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
No.
Okay.
So yeah. So you take the 9 piercing. Ooh, and
It was-
11 lightning.
It was
so
15.
this thing.
Was it not 15 you said, Pearson?
Yeah, sorry, 15 piercing and 11 lightning. So this thing, like, this spider
Dead.
bites you.
Yeah, you're dead.
Oh my god.
He's out death saving throws. He's in the death saving throws. It's 5e.
He's in the death. He's in the death saving throws, and
Still.
yeah, I think these things are brutal. But that is their turns.
no.
And yeah, hopefully you guys. I'm presuming your cleric has at least one healing spell, unless they're a very naughty cleric. So I would imagine you guys will be okay. Hopefully.
Every naughty
He's a
cleric.
very naughty boy.
I had
Very
to-
naughty cleric.
Well, if I was playing a cleric of Soon, then yes. That would have been a naughty cleric.
I did have a druid who didn't have speak with animals, and I shouted at them. I was like, "You're like, I said you're like level 16. You have to pick this spell. It's just rooted at this point." So they did. Okay, so we're going to start the actual battle, and it is the swarm's turn.
Shit.
So
Oh
it
no.
is going
Oh, no,
after our rogue friend, and then it's going to be
Yeah.
Frogo. So it's going to try and hit you. I hope it doesn't hit you. Oh, I think you're okay. That's only a 10 to hit.
Oh no, that's good. I got
Okay.
AC 14. Phew.
So Frogo, it's your turn. What do you want to do? I would imagine you don't have any healing abilities. rogueness.
My healing abilities involve making sure that the things that are doing damage are dead.
Okay.
Same
There
here.
you go.
Same here.
Okay, I don't want this swarm attacking me. I'm gonna swipe at it, and it's just a giant mass of spiders. So
Yep.
yeah, we'll see what.
I mean, they're like so they're all individual spiders, but they're all like glowing. You can see the electric like inside them, and your friend.
Yeeks.
They also have little flags saying they don't like pop music, so maybe someone pissed them off.
How can you not like pop music? That is snobbery. Snobbery. Pop music's
spiders.
great.
Spiders.
Fucking spiders. I hate
okay,
spiders,
let me-
little bastards.
Take a swipe.
Okay,
Come on.
go for it.
Oh hell, two.
Shit.
You do not hit the spiders, unfortunately.
No,
You still got your
Uh,
bardic inspiration?
I do, but I also have a second attack for the 2-weapon fighting. So let's see if that's any better than. Oh,
Much better.
yes, nat 20.
Oh, double damage.
There we go.
Baby.
Phew.
There we go. That's what you want.
Come on.
Nice.
Okay. So this does not take the +3, just the
Yeah, just a
Two.
straight roll. Yep.
2 ones.
Okay. What's the total damage?
2.
Oh, 2. Okay. You don't even manage to kill. You don't even kill one of the little spiders. Maybe like
Yeah.
slightly damage one of them. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
I will disengage
Okay.
using my cunning action.
Okay. Then it is the web's turn. Who is? No, it's going to go after Mikhail again, and it's going to
Miss.
maybe. Yeah. No, it's going to try and crush you again.
Miss.
19.
That does not miss.
From death? Can I
No,
can I use
no,
my reaction?
No.
You don't get reactions when you're dead.
No.
You're a little cold.
How much damage, Martin?
Okay, so you take. Oh, I rolled quite low. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and the web sticks to you. So you are now restrained as to the web. Which means you can get out of this. You'd have to with a strength saving throw, but obviously you've
Okay.
got to do that on your turn.
Yeah.
Or someone can try and rip you out of it. But for now, you have the restrained effect, which means I'll read it out for you just so we all know. You can't 0 movement. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and it is the creature has advantage to attack you, and you have disadvantage to attack other things, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throw. So I will put the token, and it is now your turn.
Okay, so can I use a strength saving throw to try and break out the...
You can,
Web.
but it'll be at the end of your turn, so you can still do stuff.
Or the
but you
end of
can't-
my turn? I can't do it first before I try to make attacks.
You can do you can use your action to rip yourself out of it, but
Right.
then
But then I can...
But-
I can attack with a bonus action, so that's fine. I'm going to use my action to try to rip myself out of it. So what's that, a strength saving throw?
yep,
Okay. Come on. 22 should do it, right?
yep. So use your action to rip out of it, and then
So-
you've got your bonus
And with
actions. You
my-
don't have to do. Yep.
Bonus action, I can use an unarmed strike.
Okay.
For 16.
16. Let me check. Hits.
And I'm going to use my claws because I feel like a bladed weapon is going to be better than a blunt weapon on a web. For
Yeah,
eight-
I'd say
for-
maybe use your noggin with this a bit. They may have resistances,
yeah.
etc. Yeah.
For 8 damage, 8 slashing. I
8
think it's
slashing.
Yes, it is 8
Yeah.
slashing.
Yeah, 8 slashing on the web. Yep. Yep, well done. Anything else?
Well, no, that was a action, bonus action. All I have left is movement. I'm going to stay where I am. Yeah, that's me. That's me for the turn.
Okay. It is Cam's turn. He was not here, so maybe he's dead. So.
Well,
you
he's
can
on his
do-
phone. He is on his phone. Look, there you go. Death save. He's made it.
Okay.
Nice, Chris.
So he's saved.
The joys of having a
Um,
wireless headset and beyond on your phone, eh? He doesn't even need to be here.
No, it's great. So peaceful now. Anna, it's your turn.
God, I'm gonna poor Cam. Move up, and I'm gonna actually try to heal him.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, actually, I am going to heal him. I don't have to actually attack.
Oh,
For 13.
nice.
Nice. So Cam, when you're back, you've got 13 hit points back. Anna, anything else? You've still got your bonus action movement.
Well, that was only 5 feet. I don't like that spider, so I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah, and remember, the whole room is rough terrain unless you have a special ability. So you'll
Yeah,
be
no,
you
that's
got-
about
you
as
got
far
move-
as I can go.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. It's the swarm's turn again. I can't do it to Chris again, so it's going to attack our rogue friend, and it is going to blah blah blah. No, I don't think it's going to do that. Oh no, it will. I don't want to. If this attack hits you guys, it can literally kill you. So instead, it's going to use its weave ability. So it starts spewing out, all the spiders start spewing out some like spider web. So instead, you're going to have to give me a strength saving throw to see if you can avoid all the webs that it's
Not
throwing at
dex?
you. Nope, strength, because they're trying to that's what it says on my
Yeah.
sheet. But yeah,
All of us?
Let's see.
Or
Nope.
just
no.
Oh,
Oh.
3.
Okay.
Oh,
So you are now restrained, by the webs that it's just spat at you basically, and it covers 5 feet. So it's basically all of you and the space that you occupy. Again, people can try and rip you out. You can rip yourself out. You can also try and damage it as well. So there are other options. But for now, you are restrained, which again, same as before. You can't move. It might be easy to hit you. Okay, so it's now your turn. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I will try to immediately break out of this.
Okay, go
Let's
for
see.
it. So,
That's still strength.
strength saving throw to see if you can rip out of it.
I did the tiniest bit better in 5.
I mean, the only good thing is this is to get out early.
Yeah.
You could get like a free one at the end, but it means you've maybe lost some other stuff. So you've got a bonus action if you can do anything with that. So restrain means you can still attack things. It's just going to be more difficult. So yeah,
Okay.
if you can.
Disadvantage, I think.
But I don't think you can only do 2 weapon fighting if you've attacked on the other round. So
Yeah, right.
Did you use your bardic?
I did not.
Can you use that if you want to go? Yeah.
That-
I guess if you get the full bardic, it might work.
Uh,
You're trying to be
I
a
think
10.
I'll save that. My
Okay.
the 5 was pretty low.
Yeah. You need a 5 or a 6 on the d6 to save.
Yeah. Well, you can do your final, your free saving throw, so you may escape.
Oh yeah. Come on, 3rd time's a charm. Maybe it is 10.
Yeah, you only needed a 10, so it does this, and you manage to rip out of it at the end.
Fair. Okay.
Well done. Okay. Yeah. So it is the
Yeah.
web's turn, I guess. So Mikhail.
Can I use my bonus action? Did we? Is that part of the?
No, you can't because now you're out of it. You can. I'll let you use the bonus action. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe to hide.
Okay, yeah,
Sneak
you can
around.
do that. So the web moves here. It's going to go after Anna, and Mikkel, you get if you want to use your action, you can get an opportunity attack if you want.
Sorry, was that me you were talking to? Yeah, I've got an attack of
it's up
opportunity.
to you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I
if you
am
want
going
to.
to make an attack of opportunity with my quarterstaff.
Smack it.
Schmack. 17.
Hits.
For 6 damage.
What type of damage is it?
Bludgeoning.
Okay. Okay. Right, it's going to attack Anna. It's going to try and crush you as well. Let's see how it goes.
Get away
For
from me.
14. I think you're
No.
okay with that. She's not crushed.
That missed.
Okay. Mikhail, it's your turn.
2 seconds. I was doing some live production stuff, sorry.
Okay.
I am going to run up here and attack it.
Okay.
That's not an actual web that I'm going to get stuck in, that's just a graphic, it's just an image. Right?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
imagine it's just that everything. It's all rough terrain, but yeah, the only web is the one that is on our road friend.
12.
12 misses, I think. Let me check.
Okay.
Yeah, on the web, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
does that
yeah,
miss?
oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm going to make an unarmed strike with my bonus action. A 23, I imagine, hits it.
It does, yes.
For 6 slashing damage.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Anything else?
Nope, I'm happy with that.
Okay. Cam, it's your turn.
Death saving throw, Chris.
Oh no, he's
Oh,
back
he
up.
got
for
healed
that.
for 13.
He's up.
Oh,
up
so he
now.
did, yeah, he's
Come on,
back
man.
up, yeah.
He got healed
Cam's
for
down.
13, so he's up. Well, he needs to
So,
stand
yeah.
up, but
So, right, because Anna just got me back up. Immediately, I'm going to use my bonus action to be like, Anna, you the best. Now take this from my breast, and then you get bardic.
You get your
Yeah.
boobs out. Oh, you're asking Anna to get her boobs out. I don't know.
No, I got my boobs out.
You got your boobs out.
Biggest
Otherwise,
anime, yeah. Because when the web and the destruction like killed me, when when Anna healed me, I like did the thing that Doctor Who does, regenerated, and
Nice.
became literally a massive anime waifu.
Nice.
That's it. So yeah, now the waifu before you, envisaged by Cam, like in the D&D world, let's say tavern hostess,
Gosh.
Busty barmaid.
yeah, busty barmaid. I then I'm going to where is everything in the room? Let's see. So there's this big spider boy that fucking bit me, right?
Yeah, there's the
Yeah.
web and there's the swarm of spiders. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast vicious mockery on the spiders, and say, "You're nothing but a dirt." No, I keep using dirtbag to rhyme things easily. Let's not do that. You're nothing but a worthless bunch of spiders. So, yeah, fucking get insiders. That's what I said. So vicious mockery. Let's go.
So that's for me.
So-
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Okay, on the swarm. Got an 11, which I think's a fail. So yeah, roll for the damage.
Yeah. 3.
Nice. You maybe take one of the little spiders out. Well done.
Just pops.
Yep.
And then I've used my.
Dies from cringe.
Yeah, dies from cringe
Yeah.
from the shit fucking line. And then
Oh, I love when people play bards because they start like here and they end quite low.
They
It's
run out
great
of
to watch.
run out of
Yeah, they
material
run
by
out
the
of
end.
stuff.
Yeah. So thanks for that. I was waiting until you take up the bardness.
so then I just stand there because I don't want to get a fucking attack of opportunity because I'm a meta gamer.
There you
You
are.
sure are.
Okay.
That's it.
everything?
That's my whole turn. Yeah, because I've used my bonus action to give Anna the bardic.
Okay. Anna, it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna hit the thing in front of me with my warhammer, or at least try.
Go for it.
Oh, no, no. I think bludgeoning damage is the one. Actually, no. I think you want slashing damage is the one.
Okay.
That's gonna hit it though.
I take a 20 hit,
It does. Yeah.
and one-handed. Oh, for 2.
Two for the web. Okay.
I don't want to move. I don't want to give this thing an attack of opportunity. Or do I?
So do you? You're
I
pretty,
will move.
You're pretty beefy with your armor, right? Yep. So it will
Yeah.
Try and attack you. With its bite. For 13. I think you're fine.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, next round. So once you guys have defeated this, I think we'll end the game. I think this will be a good after this. So let's see. Well, if you all survive, I could easily kill you at this point. So we'll see.
True.
Yeah.
Might not
Chris
need to
is
do a
weird.
part 2 if we TPK us now.
Yeah, nice way to do it. It is the swarm's turn. Who, it's going to use its ability. Let me check. On our bard, so it's going to try and start spewing out spider webs on you. So, I'm going to need you to do a strength saving throw as it tries to basically trying to wrap you up in like a cocoon situation. So, strength saving throw. So, Chris,
Sorry, is it my turn?
Strength saving
Yeah.
throw.
let's just saving throw for you as you're attacked. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Saving throw, strength. I got 11.
Luckily for you, it's just enough, so you managed to shake off the webs.
Sweet.
Frogu, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to jump out of hiding and attack the swarm.
Okay.
It thinks it's got the jump on our bard, but
Mm-hmm.
see how it likes it.
Let's go pro
Okay.
go.
Okay,
Say,
Come on.
15. Okay,
15 hit.
yeah.
Come on, Frodo.
It's 1d4 plus 3, and then sneak attack.
Cowabunga.
7 plus another 5. 12 points of
Not bad,
damage.
not bad,
Oh,
not
nice.
bad.
And that was on the swarm, right?
Yeah.
Nice. So this thing's the spiders have shrunk. A few have been killed, so it's now bloody. So you know it's at half its hit
Okay.
points. So well done.
Excellent.
Um,
I will use my bonus action to hide from it again.
So roll me for stealth, just in case they may not see you.
Ooh, 3, but I got +7.
I mean, yeah, you can. Yeah, maybe they don't see you, but probably
Maybe.
they do.
There are
okay.
they got lots of eyes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's the web's turn. It's gonna come back after Mikael. For I'm bored of crushing. I'm gonna try and lightning surge you instead. For a 14.
Nope.
Okay. It's your turn.
Okay, so I am going to attempt to hit it with my quarter staff first of all.
Mm-hmm.
A 9's not going to hit it.
Nope.
And then with my bonus attack, unarmed strike. For a 9.
Ooh, nope.
Crap turn for me.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, Cam, you're up.
No, sorry, I'm going to move
Oh.
there to try and discourage it from attacking my friends, and just hopefully it'll just attack me.
Okay. Okay, Cam, your turn.
Okay. I'm just going through my spells again. So let's. Is a level 2 like fucking even worse? Is it? It's a big fucking beefy boy. Yeah, 4d6. We're gonna fucking do that. What's that do? One creature of your choice, that you can see within range hears, discordant melody in their mind. This target has to make a Wisdom saving throw on the field. They take 3d6, physical. Psychic damage and must immediately use reaction if available to move away as far as possible from you and use the safest route.
What's that?
Okay.
Dissonant Whispers?
Dissonant Whispers.
Yeah. Are you
So
doing that on
That's
the,
a good spell.
Mm-hmm.
It is. You doing it on the web or the swarm?
yeah, fucking web's not gonna hear me, is it?
I mean, you don't know. It's
Technically,
me.
it
I
does
used to-
work on creatures that don't hear, yeah, because you don't speak spider
I'm-
language, but you can do it on spiders. It's magic.
I'm gonna use it on. I'm gonna use it on the spider, and I'm gonna say, "Whisper, whisper in your ear. Will you tell me what you hear? Please don't run away in fear. You will die right here, my dear."
Yes, Chris.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good one.
Yeah.
There we go.
Kind of got it back. Okay, so is that a wisdom saving throw for me?
Wisdom saving throw,
At
yeah.
disadvantage because Chris was so
Ooh.
epic there.
I mean, I got a 2 anyway, but yeah, I would have rolled with that. But yeah, it's got 2, so it failed. Roll me for the damage.
Okay, so it says that it's 4d6 on my sheet,
Okay.
so 13.
Yeah, I think it's 3d6, but if you cast it as a level 2 spell, it gets +1, so it's 4d6.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so the swarm is now bloodied as well, so you take
Come
out quite
on.
a few of the spiders. Well done. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm going. Well, fucking swarm's still right in front of me. I can't.
Well, it now
I
has
have
to use its
anything.
reaction to move. It can't.
Oh
yeah, it has to use
remember.
reaction to move away.
Mhm.
Which is
If
gonna
it-
mean
if-
attack
If it does
opportunity for
that,
2
does
people.
that mean he gets an active attack about opportunity?
So will Frodo.
Mm-hmm.
2 of you will get attacks of opportunity when it tries to run away. That's
Well, I don't think I do because I forced it to go back.
No, anybody who's square who it leaves touching squares with gets an attack of opportunity. Everybody.
I mean, yeah, it depends what it says on the spell. Sometimes I know, like it's.
That's attack of opportunity. That's how attacks of opportunities work.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's not.
I
it's
feel
if-
like I
if
forced
it
it to
moves,
go
go for the-
away.
Yeah, that provokes an attack of opportunity for you also, mate. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, it's more. I know, like if it's an explosion and stuff, and you're forced back, it's different. But yeah, I'll rule this as
Yeah.
that you can have opportunity attacks. Yeah, because it's not like an
They
explosion. where
both.
it's been
Oh
forced.
yeah, rules is written. They both get opportunity attacks here. 100% they do.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
In-
So, Cam, is that your turn?
I'm just
No,
checking
here's
to
a
see if I
question.
get my thing.
Do I get one because I'm using a long weapon?
If it's within range, yeah. But it's whatever. But remember, your reaction attack is whatever weapons you've got in your hand. So yeah,
which is my
what you got in your hand.
quarterstaff. Does that mean
Yeah,
I also get an attack of opportunity when it buggers off?
If
Yeah, he's too far away.
No, I'm no,
Depend-
no.
What?
With a
Quarterstaff's not a reach weapon.
Is it not a reach
Yeah, that's what I
weapon in
meant.
5e?
Not
Right.
a reach
Say-
weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, I think a spear is. That's why I wasn't sure. Yeah.
Spear's the same size as a quarterstaff, but okay, 5e.
I mean,
Whatever
it's-
you say.
Yeah. Okay. So
Spear's got a
can-
pointy tip at the end.
I don't
Yeah.
have any bonus actions, so
Okay.
yeah, I'm just maybe gonna so the swarm has moved away, right?
Well, it is going to. I'm going to say
Well,
once you're,
next
when you're,
turn.
when, yeah.
So because it's moving away, then I'm gonna move, so then I don't get an attack of opportunity as well.
Okay.
And it is anyone trapped at the moment? No.
No, I'm good.
No, everyone's free.
Yes,
is it-
everyone's
Yeah,
through.
think
Yeah.
so.
Is anyone badly hurt?
No. I would take a healing spell. I'm down 7 or something.
Okay, so then I'll move towards you, and then I'm not going to do it now. It's just so that I don't need to move in my next turn.
Anna, it's your turn.
Hey, let's line up a little bit better with the web. And
Smite that bitch, Brian. Let's go.
If you get it, yeah, if you get good hair, you could kill it.
I do. Nope, it's not doing what. Anyway, I cast Sacred Flame on it. It's a DC 13
Okay.
deck save.
Fire's what
this.
you want to be using on a web, like.
Yeah.
So what's it? I would say dexterity.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I rolled low. I got a 7. Yes.
So he takes 4 points of fire damage.
So the good news is, and I can tell you now, this thing's vulnerable to fire. So
Double
we double
damage,
that.
yes.
We double
So it
that
takes 8.
to an 8, which is just enough to kill it. So tell us what it looks like as you destroy the web.
So she raises up her warhammer, which also has the symbol of her god on it. And out of the top of the warhammer, a ball of flame forms and just shoots and streaks right across the web, catching it all on fire.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Excellent. Well done. Anything else on your turn?
I will. Oh no, I did move there. Actually, that would be it. That would have been my move as well. So
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. Final round. So it is the swarm's turn, and I don't know who should I attack. Everyone apart from Anna, roll me a d20 and tell me who gets the lowest. Because I don't think it can reach Anna. So for the rest of you, it can easily.
1. No, 7.
Okay. I was gonna say. Okay. 7.
9.
Okay. 9. Anyone
10.
lower than a 7? Okay, it's going after the rogue. Okay. And it is going to try and bite you for a 11. I think you're okay with an 11.
Yep. AC 14.
And it is Frogu's turn. You might be able to finish
Okay.
the last one if you get a good hit.
Yeah. You try to bite me, stab you.
Go for it. Let's see.
Oh, that's the damage.
roll the
To
hit
hit.
first.
Ooh, 19 plus 5.
24. Come
Nice. Let's see
Okay.
if you
Just
can
one
do
off
it.
that crit.
So 5 to actually. Why don't I get sneak attack? I don't know why I did that. No, 5 damage.
Yep, 5.
And let me see if I can finish off with thy last
Finish him.
Yeah. Oh, there's the actions. Sorry.
Unless you roll particularly low, you're probably going to kill it, but let's see.
New 10 to hit?
Oh, no. Nope.
Sorry,
Okay.
Did
save the
you-
finisher blow for me. That's fine.
So
Yeah.
5 total. So 5 damage. Is that? Did you not get sneak attack as well, or did you? Yeah.
That
'cause-
was the sneak attack.
Oh, okay.
Should I have gotten sneak attack?
Only if you have advantage, you get sneak attack.
It's yeah.
Or if someone's
wait,
within
was
an
there-
ally's within 5 feet.
No one else is within 5 feet.
Yeah,
No
not
one's
of
within.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then it is Mikhail's turn. See if you can finish it off.
Yee boy, cowabunga, let's go.
I love that I moved over and you ran away.
Hang on, sorry.
You're okay, just do it anyway.
No, I'll stay there.
I'm joking. You kill it, kill it, kill it.
That's the plan. That is the plan.
I mean, if you really want
21
Bart
with a
skill,
quarter
you'd have
staff.
to do 21 will hit. I think you're going to kill it.
For 5 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Is it
Enough
still
to kill it.
alive?
No, you've just killed it. Tell us what it looks like as you kill the swarm of spiders.
So I guess the swarm of spiders is almost dead and there's just one left and it's the big one at the centre, and I just do the old overhand swing again and just bring it down in the overhead chop and just splat the spider in half.
Nice. Well done. So we're pretty much gonna come to a close. And we'll finish it off when we play the next game in a few weeks.
Sweet.
But I'll leave you on a cliffhanger. Or roll me a d20 and tell me who gets the highest.
Ooh. $20.
Okay. Unless anyone's got
17.
another 20. Chris.
I got a 2.
Okay. So, what is our turtle's friend? The person that you love the most that was kidnapped. It was Splinter, right?
Master Splinter.
You said. Okay. So, now that you've killed everything and the bard's having a moment of silence, you can actually hear a screaming noise coming from the south, and you recognize it as a splinter, and he's screaming. He's like, "No, don't cut my skin off. What are you doing?" And you hear the sharpening of knives, and that's where we're going to end tonight's game. So there you go.
Fabulous.
There you go. So yeah, we will
Light.
finish up. I think it will be we'll see. You guys can
We'll
make
see.
games last the end of time.
We'll
But yeah,
see.
I would imagine it'll be a shorter game, maybe like a couple of hours game to finish final bits, but we'll see. And remind me to let you do the salvage bit about the spiders next
will do.
game.
I
and
will
you
do.
can find out about that.
So
Yeah.
session 2 is in the schedule already, so we'll chat about that after
Okay.
we close off the video.
Yep.
Right, I'll do that then, Chris, and then we can do yours. So, Martin, thank you very much for an amazing game. I'm looking forward to session 2. Hopefully we will finish it in 2. Brian, Morgan and Chris, thank you very much for playing with me. As always, gents, and Chris, thanks for streaming us to Twitch and trusting me and the boys with your audience. Appreciate that. Twitch viewers, thank you very much for watching us. Viewers on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. We're RxOliver and the gang. This is the Leatherhollow Part 1. We return in about a month for Part 2. See you. Peace.